You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast.
What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to another episode of All Talk, brought to you by our good friends at Be Good Health, who bring you such multivitamins like Good Day or such hydration products like Daylights. Head to begoodhealth.com.au, code dribblers. You're going to get 10% off. You have a subscription, you get 20% off. Now, Eddie and I have been talking about doing this for a long time, and obviously only with one man, and this man is Magic Mike, not a stripper. Magic, dude. Magic, I think it has aroused the most unarousable human beings for as long as humans have been getting around and getting into their work. And we were at a golf day recently with Mike. Mick Fanning golf day, if you must ask, earlier in the year. And he was getting into his magic work. And it was like, honestly, so good that it was making, like, I was happy. I was excited. I was enjoying it. I was titillated, but I was also freaking out. I was stressed. I was like, what's he doing? How's he fucking doing that? And I think we can all respect a good, honest magic trick. So anyway, we were like, dude, you got to come on the potty and do some magic for us, and we can talk some magic. We want to talk magic? Talk magic journeys? And I want you to do some magic for us. I'm not joking. I'm recording this intro after the fact, peek behind the curtain. He fucked me up on this podcast. He fucked me up good, and he fucked Eddie up good. It's insane. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what they're doing. It's like he's living in my brain. Anyway, enjoy. Enough waffling from me. Magic Mike, not the stripper. Check him out on Instagram and on his website. He's the man, and here he is. Welcome. Come on in.
Come on in,
mate.
bro.
We've already been wigging out when you went to the bathroom. We're like, he's already planted some shit in here.
Already checked. I've been checking
that's
stuff.
what we're doing. Like, where is it? Where is it already?
Listen, I'm gonna have me guard up.
Yeah. Mike, thanks for coming in, mate.
Absolute.
Great to have you here, buddy.
Great to have you here.
Thank you so much. While I actually just thinking, does anyone have a Sharpie? I have one in the car. I'm just going to write something on this.
We got a sharp. Oh, here you go.
Unbelievable.
Wiramu over there. Sharpie ready. There's an excitement in the office, I'll be honest with you.
That was the fastest Sharpie.
Yeah, everyone's working and everyone's away.
We're Sharpie ready.
Yeah,
we like to make sure that our guests are looked after.
Also, feel free not to work, guys. If you want to if you want to pay attention to what's going on here, like, you can all come and sit on the couch. I don't want to, there's a bit of magic going on.
Well, there's magic in the air.
There's magic in the air. I just don't think.
There's magic in the air, and magic is a time-honoured tradition amongst the Homo sapien. I don't know if anyone else is getting up to it. Like, I know that chameleons and shit can change colour. That's pretty magical.
They're the OG magicians.
You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty wild.
Do they even know they're being magic, though?
100%.
What about
100%
octopi? Can't they do it as
They
well?
know, because they're doing it to deceive, so they know.
Saving themselves. They shoot ink as well. That's something I'm working on.
Trying to bring that into your repertoire.
Yeah.
Wouldn't need the Sharpie. I would just be like,
You just ink that bitch up.
When did you get into, like, have you been like a magician since a kid? Have you always been into it?
I was 8-year-old. I was shown a trick and I just became obsessed.
What was the trick? Do you remember?
It was a card trick, and I always loved math and probability. Maybe that's why I was like, this is impossible. It was just 52 cards. Well, I chose one. Then they were all face down, and my brother goes, pick a pile, choose another pile. Eventually, there's 2 cards left.
Oh, like the flower one?
Possibly.
Like the pedal, but
variation.
like
I know exactly.
And like you're slowly removing cards.
Yeah,
and
then you're down to 2. And I'm like, well, it's probably over that pile, not like these 2. He's like, choose one, lock it in. And I grab it, and it was the card. And I'm like, no way. And I just became obsessed.
It's a good trick, that one.
No,
It's
I know
so
that.
good.
Yeah,
You know?
I can't remember how, but I remember being taught that one as well, like something like it. And then he's like, okay, eventually,
It's just a trick of the mind. It's like, if you pick one, then that's the one you picked, and if you pick the wrong one, you just take it away.
Yeah, but
so you feel like you're in control.
But it's the numbers, right? Isn't it like pick the pile that your card's in? So then you pick that one and deal it out again. It's like pick the pile your card's in, and eventually, like,
that's another
you
one.
whittle
That's another
away.
one. That's like the 3 sets of 7. That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's the one that I
You
remember.
can melt those 2 together. Boom. That's another trick as well. What you're both talking about.
Oh, okay. Yes, you can.
What are the names of those 2 ones?
Great question. I don't know.
Do these things have names?
Yeah, a lot of them do, and then a lot of them are just like, don't say the name, because then it becomes possibly you could find it online.
Fully.
But a lot of the stuff, like people, I'm gonna Google that. Like, I don't think that exists on Google. And ChatGPT is not great at coming up with magic tricks, unfortunately.
Really? Yeah.
Well, probably good.
But are they like very literal ChatGPT over there at ChatGPT? So it's like you can't.
Because did you say Penn and Teller? Is that what you just said? For us? Yeah, that show. I remember asking, going like, write me a trick to fool Penn and Teller, and it just comes up with the crap that like they will choose a card, you will do a little shuffle, and then you'll pull out their card, and it will be their card, and they will go crazy. Like,
It's so dumb. A mate of mine took it super literally. He's like, this thing is genius level AI, like God. He goes, I've been given it. There's these things called the millennial problems. Only one's been solved. Like essentially these math problems that were deemed to be able to advance humanity if we solve them, right? They've got like huge implications for a wide range of issues, essentially. Only one's been solved. And he's like, I've been spitting these things into AI, dude, and it's been coming up with the answers. And I'm like, what? That can't be right. And then I looked it up and it's like, it's just talking shit. It's just like spitting out an answer that's inaccurate. Being like, here's the answer.
It just feeds you with like, it just tries to make you feel like you're an absolute genius.
It does. That's what it does.
Stories of people like quitting their jobs and going like, this is, ChatGPT's told me this thing is just going to revolutionize the world, and then they've just lost their family because of it.
Yeah, so you don't
it would just go, yeah, great idea.
Yeah,
you're a genius.
Yeah,
yeah.
It just pads your ego. Like you're so.
Yeah, it's a hype man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no good at magic. So that's
good for you though.
I think so.
Yes.
So safe.
Were you a schoolyard magician?
Somewhat. I really like it changed when I was about 18. I lived in the UK, like a gap year. You spend that for a year before uni.
Yeah.
And
Find yourself.
Exactly.
I had 3 of those.
Oh, I would love another actually.
Just in Australia, didn't go.
Yeah. But I spent the year in the UK, and then I was showing a student what is an okay trick, and his father was there to pick him up from school and just watched me really close, like really burnt my hands more than the normal person would. And then he reached into his inside jacket pocket, 3 p.m. on a Tuesday. I would have done the trick like this and just offered me some cards. What sort of a loser carries cards? Now that's what I do. And then he goes, we have a group that meet up not far from here, all these magicians. And he was a full-time magician. And I went there and I was 18, and the next youngest magician at this place was about 35. And they're all TV. I was like, I know you from TV. And it was awesome. So they taught me all this stuff.
Interesting. That's cool. That's like you discover the underground like Avengers meetup.
Once you're behind the curtain, so to speak, like you're in the club, the magician club, is it like you all just teach each other and show each other how it's done?
Pretty much, because there's like just a distinction between someone who wants to learn a trick and someone who just wants to know how it's done because they want to be that guy or girl to be like, I know how that trick's done. That's the Sharpie and the thing.
Yeah.
So, but if someone comes up to me and says, hey man, I've been practicing magic. My girlfriend loves magic. Could you teach me a trick where I can switch the ring so I could propose to her?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm like, yeah, let's go through that. Versus someone who goes, how did you guess the passcode?
They just like, they're essentially ruining the magic.
Right. Yes. They're never going to perform it themselves.
Because I find myself, especially after we hung out at Mick Fanny Golf Day, name drop, whatever. Get over it. I was there. We were
Beat
there.
me to it. I was about to say.
Like, we're all there, right? Like, it is what it is. You're going to have to get over it.
I have a Mick Fanny Golf Day towel on my golf.
It is what it is. We were there.
I was going to wear the socks, but no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Mike's doing tricks.
We didn't get merch, so you're actually ahead of us in that.
And I like going away from that. I just fucking burns my brain. I'm like, how did he do it?
You're doing all
like not knowing. Even though I want to know. I want to know real bad.
That's the best attitude.
I want to know real bad, but I'm prepared to be like, it's just...
I prefer the kind of like, there are ones where I'm like, it keeps me awake. Like, you were fucking wigging us out. But then I'm like, I also don't know that I like the feeling of being completely overwhelmed and bewildered.
I like the feeling of going, I reckon I can see why they used to burn people.
Yeah.
On the stake, like I actually do know. I'm like, you're doing that like we know enough now about there's enough context for magicians to be like, they're fucking with you. Like that's what they're doing, right? Like, and
they're practicing.
It's crazy what they're doing. But back in the day, you'd be like, that fucking person's supernatural.
But I also don't know that they were burning magicians as much as they were burning witches. And I think the witch thing was more like, I don't like her, she's a witch.
But I also think there would have been some very talented underground magicians that like kept that shit to themselves for fear of...
Yeah, I've seen all these
you
witches
wouldn't be able
go
to
down.
whip this stuff out. He couldn't be whipping that stuff out downtown.
The other stories are they used to send in magicians to like go to a tribe and say, this person is a god, like can do magic. therefore you guys should join us, rather than like, let's go to war and, let's fight these armies. They would send someone in to just convince them we have this holy person.
So
Join
your
us.
kind is essentially like Brad Pitt in Troy.
Well, no, because he'd go in there and kill cunts.
But like he's a champion of
he
sorts.
could be. You could argue maybe he was Jesus. Jesus coming in. Oh, you're not blind anymore. Or like, look at all these fish I've just created. And I don't want to get religious here, but maybe we've got Jesus Christ on our couch. What when you go and start meeting up with the dudes in London?
Yeah.
Like, are you a professional comic at that point, or are you? Oh, you're in a gap year.
Yeah, so no, at that point I'm just
As comic,
yeah, I was like,
magician.
thank you.
Sorry,
Fucking
dude.
appreciate
Sorry,
that.
you get me.
No, at that point I'd done it at high school, and I would, people would have seen me do tricks at school, but not heaps. But I knew a decent amount. Went to this magic gathering, and I knew one move that none of them knew what I was doing, and that was the sort of leverage I was able to use.
with the big dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was kind of like where I learned it was this weird book that I found, and this weird, like, they were never going to have seen it before.
Was it a card trick?
It was like a piece of a card trick. It was effective, like not exactly this, but I was able to get the top card, put it on the, leave it on the table, and then it was at the bottom of the deck. And they'd be like, but you just put it on the top. How did you get to the bottom? Not really a trick in itself. Like, it's not that much of a story.
Yeah.
But it's useful to do other things. So
Is that like sleight of hand?
yeah, it
Or
was.
you don't want to
No,
say?
yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. Hey, but
Calm
like
the
if
fuck down,
I'm
dude.
getting too close to the line, you
Yeah,
just
you
go,
let us
"Whoa,
know,
son."
No. But so I knew how to do this thing, and then they said, how did you get the thing to the bottom? And I asked, well, I'll tell you if you tell me how you got the pen out of your pocket, whatever the hell. And I swapped my one thing for like a dozen different moves that first night. Then the next fortnightly came back, I'd worked on all of their things, and then I was, they were like, oh, he's reasonable.
He's one of us.
But at the start, they were kind of like using me as a little bit of a practice. Let's try the thing on him because he has no idea what we're doing.
On the newbie.
Yeah.
This sounds like the start of like a magician movie though, where it's like, you want to be a magician and you've got to like get in with
get
the
hazed,
magician
you
crew.
get hazed by the magician
They don't
crew.
respect him yet, but then he like does something.
But he's got
fucking
this
amazing.
one trick, and then he borrowed his
and now he's in.
Yeah. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So then I came back I went to university in Canberra, and now I've just got all this magic stuff. I was like, who am I going to show? Yeah. Friends and family kind of, humoured me a little, and then they were like, okay, that's enough. So I would just start to go, I'd take cards and things, go out in the town and just go to randoms. And I didn't know how to approach people. Choose a card. It was, especially 15 years ago, it was a bit creepy, and probably I just had fear coming out of me.
Yep.
I used to
energy.
Yeah, the energy was not right. And I would go to people, and I've learnt if I said, hey guys, I'm the magician here at Honky Tonks tonight, just grab a card. Oh, okay, there's a magician at this bar, sure. And that was just my way to get people to like give me a look. And I would do that. I would do that everywhere. And then this one bar in Canberra, hey guys, I'm a magician here at Hotel Realm, choose a card, spent 15 minutes at this table, did all the stuff, they had a great time. I'm walking away, guy follows me and says, I love the one you did with the blue card, but I know you don't work here. I own this bar. And he decided, watch you walk around, it's fun. Do you want to work here?
Yeah.
And honestly, at that point, I would never have really thought about doing it as a job, because I was just like uni doing maths.
So you just did it but you would just go to this place and do it because you loved it.
Yeah. I just loved it.
Yeah.
Or is it a combination of love, but also did you find that it helped you refine your tricks?
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
It was, it like the two things that the main thing is like how to just go up to people you don't know and just entertain them and make them not want you to leave, or make them not feel awkward. So like just that breaking the ice thing was the one thing I really wanted to practice. I'm like, this would be a useful skill no matter what I do, if it's magic or if it's in business or something. So that was always my like, all right, today I'm going to go up to 3 random people, and then I just was like, what do I say slightly differently to get people to go, all right, sure.
Yeah, was this? I can't remember. And again, we were inebriated at the Mick Fanning Golf Day. Sorry to drop
The
that.
what
name.
day?
Mick Fanning Golf Day. I think it was in June. It was in June. Because we had to move our holidays so we could attend very over the top and cool of us, playing it nice and cool. But were you saying something then about there actually being a way to approach, like that maybe you learnt about, like there's a certain way you have to approach?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if I've read it or anything, but I've just kind of...
Maybe it was something
in
you
my
just
head,
learned,
I've got things. Like if there was like a young magician coming through, there's just like things about at a party. I almost never go up to anyone who's just by themselves. Their guard's up in a different way. Like 2 people, showing tricks. They're like bouncing off each other. I don't like to, if I don't want to come from behind, like behind their shoulder, I like to sort of walk around. And yeah, you got to just like have a read of people. Are they in a certain conversation? Because that's a funny story, actually. When I was at the bar that I first got that job, literally the first paid event was this day at this bar. He's like, just go around, do magic to people. I didn't, for some reason I was more nervous than if I was just doing it without getting paid.
Well, the stakes have gone up.
Exactly. Now I've got I feel like people are watching me. And I love that you got the game there, Neil Strauss. Plenty of magic mentioned in that, actually.
Oh, really?
A lot of them are like.
Oh, really?
He talks heaps about it. A lot of people accuse me of like, you read the game and that's how you got into it, but I was there first. Yeah. So
right next to Shane Warne's book as well. I feel like that's appropriate.
Two greats. Yeah. I went up to this couple and I said, "Hey guys, I'm a magician here tonight. Just you sign a card." And this guy looked at me and went, "Please, mate, we're just breaking up." Like they were.
That's right.
And that's the sort of thing that I probably could have noticed. I would now, but I was at the time.
We're breaking up.
Yeah, they're screaming at each other.
Exactly.
You're back together.
Yeah. So there's a lot of things you pick up, like just generally how, when, and what trick to do at the start. It's got to be something that's under 30 seconds.
You got to get them in.
Yeah.
That's interesting that's like such a big part of magic is the setting.
Yeah.
When to do it.
You got to get people in the mood.
It's.
But would you say that most people that do magic that are magicians are looking to just fundamentally entertain people? Like, is that sort of like the basic premise here, or are people? Would you say people are in it to make money or to get fucking notoriety online, or like?
Yeah, Derren Brown is my absolute favorite. He's this British. Yeah, great.
He's great.
He's the best. He's my inspiration.
I like what he does around talking to spirits and shit.
Can we pause
like
on that,
debunks
Derren Brown? Because I want to get to all this stuff, but I want to try and weave in some magic to this.
Okay.
To this dance that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
And so I want to come back to the Derren Brown and your goat magicians and things. But can we get a trick going? And what one were we sort of excited? Because you see the one where you can guess someone's PIN code, and we've got some cards. Oh, okay, here we go. Are you walking around with cards? How many packs of cards you don't get?
How many? I probably have 2 because I give them out, and I always like to have a full deck with me.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that makes sense.
I think I've got a card.
What card are you going with? Like, what are you rocking
brand,
here?
yeah.
What brand? Yeah, bicycle, just straight run of the mill. That's actually one of the things I learned from the OG Magic group. You can get decks that look fancy, that are like black and white and have different stuff. People just get their guard up and go, "That's dodgy."
Yes.
You get the run-of-the-mill ones. I've seen that on TV. I buy
just
that
stocky
at Woolies.
stands.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, that's like my deck at home. What can you do with it?
It's a great point.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point. You get too fancy, it's like, that's Doc to do.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, you've got some magic cards there.
So, and then the other thing is there are dodgy cards. Like there's cards that are cut. These are really designed for people who are cheating at poker tables, like what
Phil Ivey did.
Love that story.
You know that story?
This? No.
Dude, this is fucking
I
the
refresh
most wild
myself
yarn.
that story monthly, and I only did 2 days ago. It's so good.
What is it?
Nothing to do with magic. I'll give you the.
Give him this quick.
Give me the quick Phil Ivey.
Do you know Phil Ivey?
No.
He's like the goat of poker.
I'll give
like
Phil Ivey. Phil Ivey is like the Tiger Woods of poker.
Okay.
He's just this young. He started playing underage, just carving it up. Won all these World Series of Poker tournaments. All the poker players say he's the best all-round player, like different variations of poker. He is a huge gambler. So he'll go to like casinos and just go, "I'm going to play blackjack for $100,000 a hand." And like, "Yeah, sure, Mr. Ivey, come along." He then plays Baccarat, which is a very similar game. And he realizes he could start to have an edge on the casino. So what he needed was a certain deck that had the way it was cut, the tens, like the 10 Jack Queen King, had a slightly asymmetrical back design versus the 9s, 8s, 7s, which was slightly different again to the 5s, 4, 3s, 2, 1s. So he then was like, he was such a high roller that, and he would say how superstitious he was. He'd go, "I want this certain deck. I want a dealer who can speak Korean. I want my friend here sitting next to me because she had a better eyesight on the deck than him. And I want the cards to be dealt out first before I put my raise in," for example.
So the person he's sitting with speaks Korean and he's in for her to be with him. is to be like, I superstitiously want her to be able to speak Korean or Mandarin, but I don't speak it, so I need a translator.
Yes, okay.
And all this stuff. And I might be getting the language wrong and the amounts wrong and everything. But effectively, he's just found a way to beat the casino because he's just with that slight amount of knowledge knowing like the dealer has a high card and a low card and I have 2 mediums. Maybe therefore I'm not going to win every time, but I can win 55% of the time.
And then rinse the fuck out of him. I think they sued him.
So 2 casinos. He won 5 mil in one night. Then he went to London and won 7 mil. Maybe those 2 are reversed. So yeah, he won.
How do they sue him for just being a fucking
And that's
genius?
the huge thing. So then they didn't pay him the 7. They go, we'll send it to you a wire. The 5 he got given. Then they kept pushing. Eventually they go, we're not paying you the 7. We've figured out what you did. And he's like, I never did. You know what? You asked me what I wanted. I told you. You gave it to me.
You gave it to me.
And there's just been this huge thing like...
Was this recently or is it like a while
Years
ago?
ago.
Years ago, but it's just
Jesus
a classic
Christ, what a
like...
mad
How good's that? Though?
That is good.
I love
Man,
that.
But then
beats-
they find a way to fuck you, don't they?
Yeah.
We're not going to pay you.
Yeah.
We're not going to pay you.
Man, I've got plenty of like similar-ish stories with sports bookies that have done... I don't know if I told you that I used to be like full-time sports bettor.
Really?
Like thousands and thousands per game. My housemates and I were all quit our jobs.
Really?
Yeah. One night I remember...
So you when you were saying before you like
You're a numbers
probability and
guy.
stuff.
Yeah,
instead of-
I did
So
actuarial
you,
stage. It was like a...
so you like
probability thing.
you built like quant models and shit.
Yeah. And we, guys like were, I don't know what I can say, but one of the nights I remembered, it was a losing night, but that was why I just remembered it. There was 2 NRL games and an AFL game on. All 3 were like, these are great bets, let's put them all on. All lost. And I remember taking a photo of our house. We were meant to play poker that night, just with mates. And everyone was so sad. And I just put numbers above everyone's head in the picture, like how much money was lost. It was over 200 grand.
Oh, my
group of
God.
friends.
And
Some
what,
of them-
so what you got out
I
of
was
that?
probably the smallest of the bettors. Like
Yeah, right.
some of them were just crazy. And they trade stock market stuff and still bet. But yeah, love
that world.
Yeah.
So this started with the Phil Ivey cards, different cuts and stuff.
Yes, that's right. Cards that, there's the back designs we talked about. You want cards that have normal back designs because people get suspicious. But there are dodgy cards. And again, like the people who do manipulation in poker games, particularly like underground, like you think about those 5-card draw poker games in America, like in the old school Western movies.
Or the one that was what's his name? Fucking. He's in with Ben Affleck's best mate, bloody. Matt Damon.
Rounders.
Great movie.
Edward Norton, man.
Yeah,
Great movie.
Not seen it. So I will. I'll watch it. I like Ed Norton.
It's top 5 my favorite.
you haven't seen
really?
Rounders?
No.
Ripper.
Love Rounders. Anyway, yes. So there are. He. I feel like he gets away with. He's just like more of a. He is a dodgy dealer, exactly. But the cards that you can get for cheating in games that like you would use if you were playing poker for millions of dollars like these people do, they have like they're not shaped like as a square. They're like maybe shaped a little bit, cut like a rhombus. And then because of that, you can like find a card slightly easier than normal. Anyway, the magicians just assured me like don't use decks like that because you'll go to someone's house, so you'll get used to that. I can do a card trick and then it's because your deck's dodgy. You go to someone's house and they go, use this deck or use this, and you're screwed.
Yeah, you need to be able to use it on all decks.
You can do everything you can do with a normal deck. Like anything like a cheater could do, a magician could replicate it with
a normal deck.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right.
normal decks, the bicycle ones, good to go.
Tell you what, Ed, can I tell you something, mate? Nothing like a 4 pints Japanese lager off the wood, mate.
Nah, nothing. Off the wood?
Off the wood, lad.
You talking like off the wood?
Wait, you give me a 4 pints Japanese lager
Wait, slide one down here.
off the wood?
Slide one down here. Because I'm thirsty.
Off the wood?
Off the wood. Like
Now-
cans, sure, but off the
Hey,
wood.
cans are great, mate.
Yeah.
Love the cans.
Love a can.
I love cans, man. I'm a cans man.
Yeah, cans
But
man.
off the wood.
I've always been a cans man.
Oh, always been a cans man.
Off the woods, it's spiritual.
Off the wood is extra good.
Yeah, it's a spiritual experience.
Yeah, it is. Now, if you have a local that doesn't serve 4 pints Japanese lager off the wood, obviously you can do like a silent protest to sit in. You can threaten them, or you can just go, hey,
Or you go, oi, barkeep,
excuse me, barkeep,
Get it together. Japanese lager on tap. I want it now.
I want it off the wood, brah.
Give it a go. Give it a try.
We'll get to a card trick now, but also I just want to ask the one where you like. I would like for you to do this, but I don't know like if the setting needs to be right or whatever. But like when you can pick the fucking passcode on a phone, is that like does that need to be a right setting, or you could like will you be able to pick my passcode today, or is that like
Maybe.
Well, I mean, like I don't want to put the pressure on you. And see, this maybe I don't know if it's like he's trying to.
I don't see.
Like,
there's a lot of gamesmanship.
I don't know
and
what's going on.
magicianmanship.
Yeah, there is.
That might already me out.
Nah, I don't. But no, I do. Yeah, I employ that nervousness, like uncertainty thing generally throughout like all of my tricks because it serves two purposes. When it works, they feel like that was the first time it worked even.
Yeah.
Like, if a magician comes up to you and is so cocky and then does the thing, you're kind of like expecting it. The whole time you're expecting it. And it just feels like you almost want them to fail at that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where I come in with a bit like, let's try this thing out. Like, well, is it going to set the right card? And yeah, we're all friends. Like, celebrating together. So, but it also does that. But also if it goes wrong and you just sort of segue into another trick and people kind of like...
Forget?
Yeah, they just... That's the thing, like probably same in comedy and dance and everything. You just like you don't make note of it. You just like,
okay. Just
I knew that would happen. Let's do this, and then
you can sort of try and segue it into something different.
and they'll think that was meant to happen. Actually, at the Jack, shout out to the Jack.
Shout out to Jack,
the great golfing event.
Clint Newton.
Clint,
Jack
man,
Newton.
I think it was 2 years ago. Clint put me on the spot. Great by him, mate. Can you just jump on the mic and do a trick for everybody?
Oh my God.
It was like 500 plus people, and it was the first night. And, I didn't have any cards on me or anything. I'm like, all right, let's do this. And I pull up a guy and he gives me a nice intro. I get the mic. I go, all right, everyone, can you pull out your phones? Let's try this. And I'm getting all these numbers chosen. And then I'm trying to do something. And I look at my phone. I'm like, all right, Steve, wasn't it? Yeah, Steve. Because you've got all these numbers going through your head. Everyone here's helped me. I now know your passcode. And I just segued into guessing his passcode. But the original trick was not going to be that.
Yeah, okay,
and my wife, Sarah, shout out to Sarah, she was there and she goes, what happened to the numbers calculator thing? I went, I don't actually know. That's never gone down that path of like going wrong.
Yeah, right.
And now I know.
Oh,
And
okay.
I just kept pushing through. I just went, yep, see numbers, and I guess his passcode. And everyone in the audience was like, because of we called out the number. I said 5, and that's when.
Yeah, and everyone thinks it is.
Do you need to be on the do you need to be playing eyes up like magic for a little?
League?
It's kind of like it's like an improv act because
that's exactly what I'm asking.
You're like you don't know where it's going to go and if it goes wrong. But also, say again, a comedian comes up and nails it, but it's like maybe someone heckles them and that's their improv. But it's them doing their set that they've practiced to the mirror. As a magician, almost always you've got one or more people on stage and you're bouncing off them. They've got a mic. They're doing sort of stuff.
Yeah.
They say something wrong. They don't grab the cards like you wanted them to or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, heaps. Eyes well up.
Yeah, people are intoxicated. They're fucking it up.
Yeah.
And people always
pick one.
That's not my card. And you're like, no, I know it's your card.
Yeah.
That's not it, man. It's like
best-
you just can't see,
the
bro.
The best is like you have a deck that is all the 10 of hearts just for like this one funny trick you do. Grab a card, they choose it, shuffle it back in, pull it out, they go, that's not it. And they're drunk and they're not lying, or maybe, and they're fucking all the 10 of hearts. There's a jack. But yeah, people ask, is it easier when spectators are drunk? But way harder. Because they harder to manage what they're doing and they forget their cards. And so plenty of little things you learn along the way. But card trick.
Yeah, dude, lay one on us. I'm
one
fucking
on us.
nervous. I've got nervous energy in me for some magic.
But on the surface,
Calm and ready to drop bombs.
But I keep on forgetting. let's just do, I'm gonna come over to you.
Okay. We've got, and listen, we've got a camera on the table as well, just for any table-based tricks.
Oh shit! Okay.
Just wanted to, but like
Is
you
that
do
bad?
it. You do it.
No, but that's just opened my eyes to some new options.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to. I want to get you the full.
but also we want you to know that like there's cameras on you, so you know.
Yeah. Do I get the final edit here? Because this is,
Dave, if there's anything you want trimmed out, absolutely get the final edit
Nah, we'll be good.
for a fee.
Editing
Let's-
fee.
Should be enough.
You need to give us your tricks. That's why.
I'm gonna come over to you.
Okay. I love magic, dude.
Same.
It wigs me out.
It wigs me out.
Yeah.
It wigs me out.
Yeah, it's a fucking...
But I love it.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
Okay.
Headset there if you need.
Yes,
to
well,
get
I reckon just get mobile.
Yeah.
Just go in, saying to yourself, I'm getting mobile.
Feeling mobile. Ooh.
Good head of hair on you as well.
Great head of hair.
Thank
not
you.
nothing.
Nah.
Good colouring too.
Great
The headphones work. I can hear myself. This is
Okay.
great.
Terrific.
Okay. This is just let's just see if this works.
Yeah.
Might not work. Got him.
Got it.
Again, they're all different. I don't know. People, I spoke before about every card being the same. That
Yeah.
would be the ultimate easy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too easy for us.
No,
bro.
that's it. You gotta fucking...
Okay, I'm going to come down
last,
here so you can kind of see.
Yep.
Take one, but don't let me see it.
Well,
I
close
see
your
it?
eyes then. Mate.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Even the back.
Do you know
of
what
my
I
eyes
mean?
there. Yeah, Showtime. Both look.
It's a good card.
It's a good card, yeah.
Good
it's
card.
a-
All of a sudden, the games have begun.
It's a card that's got a bit of.
Well, you got to be good to get this.
Okay, oh, me or that you just a draw player.
Well,
say stop. Throw it in the middle.
Stop.
Okay, throw it in. Launch it. Lost. Do you want to give it a?
Well, that's lost. No, that's like consider it lost.
Oh, it's gone. You want to hold it? Yeah,
It's gone.
That's gone.
no, it's
Can I?
Do you want to cut it? What do
Can
you?
I cut it?
Please.
Can I cut it?
Grab half. This would be
Can I
amazing.
cut it?
How did you do that? You just cut straight to it. The blue card.
a second.
Was it blue when you show everyone?
It wasn't blue when I picked it out. No
Was
way.
it the 7?
No.
Yeah.
It was short. We have the cameras. I think it was blue. No, hold your
How
hand
did
out.
you even know I
Hold
was
your
going to
hand
cut it?
out. Put your hand on top. Help me out here. Okay, that's cute, but you don't need to do that just yet. Say
You know,
hover it.
no, his hand. No, you say stop. Say stop. Get a different card.
Stop.
Oh shit! More. That was an awkward time. We'll go again.
Okay.
I just wasn't. Okay, whenever you want.
Stop.
Oh, perfect. Hopefully not a 7. If it's a 7, we can go again.
No. It's a good card.
Is
though.
that another
Well,
goodie?
No, I like that card.
This time I need to do this fancy little where you
Oh, I've tried to do that. That's a tough trick.
That's
there.
tough, dude. You got to be good.
one of them turns blue. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, your card will be the only blue one. The only blue card here will be your card. The only blue. Wait a second. You have the only blue card here.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it was a 7 before, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
chose a non-7. Jack?
Yeah.
Show everybody. It's a Jack.
I don't quite understand.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm going around to the boys. I'm going, get your pitchforks.
Yeah, we're burning him. Burn him.
What?
Where to go though? Where's the 7 gone?
That's rose stuff. Where's the 7 gone? Where's the 7 gone, which I was holding the whole time? Wasn't I?
I thought the 7 was in your hand. Okay. All right.
And it's shit.
You fucked me up early there.
Fucked me up early
Fucked me
there.
up nice and early.
Yeah. Well, like...
There was no blue in the deck. That's where I'm sort of...
That's what's bigging me out. And I was like, I'd said, I want to cut it. So that's probably the improv stuff. You know, he can take it in a million different directions.
He can take it wherever he wants to take
Well,
it.
but he's also going off, you know, like, oh, okay, this guy's pretty wily. He wants to cut the deck.
And I like that you threw it at him.
Like I'm with a wily operator, a cutman.
You're the drunk guy on the fucking... coming on stage.
Well, do drunk people want to cut cards? I don't know.
Well, as in you're an audible.
cut 'em.
You're
Because I watched the guy who is a massive cutter of cards, very lippy guy on TikTok. We've talking about him, Jason.
Yes. Yeah. Loves a card.
Do you loves a card?
Yeah.
Like Jason.
Is he the card guy? Is
He
the one
does
who's
them
like-
on a table.
Yeah,
he talks a lot
yeah.
of shit.
He's your
He'll bet
mum
people
jokes.
money.
Okay, right.
He run a stopwatch in the corner because people think he's talking shit or he's making it up or it's edit.
Yeah.
I suppose that's like the risk of doing stuff online is people think it's an edit.
Yeah.
And he's Mr. Cut guy. He's cutting. He'll cut till the cows come home.
Yeah.
It's like
Big
50 cuts. Like people
You
go,
were
oh,
just
do the
channeling him.
Yeah, it's like people go, oh, do this card trick and like, but cut the cards 50 times. Like, all right, like sure.
And then,
Okay,
And then all the
okay.
aces are there in order. And
Yes.
spells your mum. You know, he
Are
loves
you?
that shit.
Do you like Jason?
He's like good for the game, I guess. He's very
Good for
Yeah,
the.
honestly,
magic.
Any magician, like there's magicians going really viral on TikTok in the States for hens parties particularly, and that just when someone does really well and like videos go well anywhere, it just kind of feeds into you. Like it's good.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
good
It's,
for
it's
everyone.
all good for the...
So he's such a good card mechanic. Like he would be one of the guys in rounders and would just clean up all those cops.
Right. So he would because he just a card mechanic.
That's
that the term?
Yeah. I haven't seen him like walking around a party or going on stage. So that's like different skill sets. He could be great at those.
What's a card mechanic, like in basic terms?
That's almost like someone who's is like not there to entertain, but to have an edge in a game. You know, like to cheat. He's there entertaining.
Because for example, right, he'll be like he can bring all the aces to the top of the deck.
Yeah.
So I suppose in theory, if he was dealing, he could give whoever.
Yeah,
he was
and
playing
you
the
do it
best
with a
cards.
friend. Generally, like the way that happens, like you bring a friend and you don't win, you lose, but your friend wins, but you're doing all the cheating. So like it's every time I'm dealing, you getting the great hands.
You've mentioned cheating quite a bit. Is that a big?
No, I don't. It's
Not a
it's
big
probably
part, but do you think that a skill set like card mechanic is super utilized in?
I don't think there's similar to like that casino story was talked about. The other weird thing that I get fed on my YouTube is casino cheating stories and all the ways that there's those machines that shuffle the decks.
Yes.
Like you use them at a casino. The dealer just puts it in there, it drops down and randomizes it, and then it comes back up. And then there's people that have realized that you could sit down at the casino, plug a USB stick into that box because it's just sitting there near your knee, and it feeds a program to your phone, tells you the deck order, and you could...
Oh, my God.
Hectic stuff. So that's
I
probably...
love that there's people that think that way.
Yeah.
Well, but there's just, I mean, I guess like, you know, you've got to constantly be trying to, it's like people who use PEDs. It's like you're constantly trying to find the next thing that's undetected.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think like they're really talented. Like I keep saying that because they're like, their stakes are a lot higher than a magician's. If I get caught doing a move and someone's like, oh, I saw that card, it was at the bottom. Oh, that's all right. I'll just do another one. But if a person who's trying to rig a poker game gets caught, loses an arm, whatever. So they're incentivized to be even more, you know, extremely good at it.
Yep.
And it was probably like the OG type of card trickery was that world.
When do you turn pro?
Interestingly, I remember when I was in that 18-year-old learning all the stuff with these guys in the UK, they always said you can only call yourself a pro when it's your full-time job. And then that's pretty tough.
Yes.
For me, I did the finance thing and I was telling you guys about betting on sports stuff. That was like a world till about 8 or 9 years ago. And I went, I'm going to quit all this, try the magic full-time, which was worked out. But yeah, how do you turn pro?
So so that's what I mean. You're full-time magic now?
Yeah.
Is that,
Yeah.
So what does that look like for you in terms of
The week,
your week
the
to
month.
week? Yeah, your week, your month, your year.
What's
the low hanging fruit? Is it fucking hens parties? Is it-
again, the reason I brought up the hens thing is out of nowhere, like about 5-6 months ago, close to 50% of I have a website, www.magicmike.com. No, magicmike, not a stripper.com.au. People go there.
get that right.
Put that up on screen.
Yeah.
Flash it up on screen, Tobler.
Yeah, banner.
Click here. Click here for your...
Bing.
And then I get requests, like, you know, people fill out a form and it comes to me like having a party, wedding, whatever it is. But all of a sudden, like nearly 50% were hens parties. I'm like, where did this come from? Was it a podcast that someone talked about? Did Taylor Swift have one at a hens party and just went crazy? Turns out there was TikTok videos of magicians in America at hens parties. So I ended up just asking them all and they're like, oh, I saw it on TikTok and I've realized. So, forget why we came up to this
Well,
story.
we're saying just
What's
what's
the
week like?
What's the week like for a full-time
full-time
professional?
magician?
Yeah.
Well, it's the gigs vary between a wedding, like a private sort of function, and corporate events, and that might just be awards night for an accounting firm, and they get me on stage. Sometimes I MC it, but I'm just doing magic for everybody, pulling people up, and then roaming around to the tables, and that's mostly at nights. Kind of like hospitality sort of jobs where it's like that style where it's like Friday nights, Saturday nights. Yeah. But then quite a bit of, just figuring out new tricks during the day. Yeah. And
so you constantly...
Yeah, you're
iterating.
in the lab.
Yeah, it's like, you work for yourself, but you guys know that. You kind of feel like you're always working.
Yes.
You just feel guilty when you're not working.
When you're not, for
So
sure.
We feel less and less guilty sometimes. This time of year, I don't feel too
it
guilty.
depends.
Yeah.
It sometimes depends on what I've done on the weekend. Can have an impact on my moods and where I'm at mentally. But like, it depends what's on. It really does. This time of year, it's like there's obviously we're drinking rosé, right? So there's a feeling in the air where I can naturally just let my
Guilt fly away.
Because I'm like, December's just there. So
You're also working right now.
and I'm working. No, it's not. I don't stop working, but my mindset shifts away from like obsession
That's fair.
to like letting myself off the hook a bit. Do you know
We
what I
have
mean?
a different off season. Well, yeah, my main season's coming up. Christmas party.
Yeah.
For sure. You're ramping up.
Yeah, and it can get up to like 10 to 15 events a week.
Wow, that's a huge clip.
One day, and I'm just shaped like the Fridays in December, and there's one that might happen where I might do a gig in Sydney in the morning, fly to Melbourne, event there, fly to Canberra that night, event.
Wow.
3 in a day.
Triple state, triple gig.
Dude, that must be fucking
killer.
exhausting.
Yeah. I used to really love the idea of doing an event in another city. Like, it's so much better for whatever reason, but what was I thinking?
It's just
Well, you know, like I guess when you're a young magician, you know, on the come up,
Yeah.
the idea, you know, you see these memes.
going into state for work. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, but also the idea. There's that meme that always pops up where it's like, the thing you take for granted is the thing you wish you could have. You know what I mean? It's like the thing that you do now where you're like, fuck, I've got to do this. When you're a young magician, you've been like, I would suck someone's butthole to have 3 jobs in 3 different cities on one day.
for sure.
True.
But I think what Mike's saying is like you romanticize the idea because
100%.
It
Like,
speaks to success. If I've got 3 shows in 3 cities, it speaks to like demand, right? Which is great. But like the reality of flying between 3 cities in a night is scat.
No, it's a mongrel.
Yeah. And just you get sick on the plane. And
Yeah.
Mate, but I tell you what's scat about it, and this is where I just look at the big fat corporate pig on the private jet and just go, I get it. Like, it's just going through security and lining up and fucking, it's just the whole thing.
Check
it's not
in.
the flying, it's the ball ache around
It's the bullshit
it.
around it. It's also the flying.
But I don't mind just sitting there and like watching something on my phone, having a couple of whiskeys. Like, that's all right. It's like going through, it's the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the crap.
That's not the worst point.
So you're
So when did you quit?
ramping up.
When did you go full time? Like, what was the catalyst? Was there like a thing where you're like, I'm going in? Did you have enough work to do it?
There's actually a double thing that happened. I got to go on Australia's Got Talent.
Did ya?
A couple of years ago.
Did you?
Okay.
Yeah.
How'd you go?
It couldn't have gone better. I'd
Great.
say
Oh,
that.
really?
Didn't win the cash, but like the
How much
trick,
cash was on?
100 grand.
Yeah, righto.
It's a lot, but
Not nothing.
not nothing. But the trick was risky, and it all worked out. Like, I'd probably practice it 100 times, and the one I did one take. For some reason, I thought if it went wrong, they would just ask you to reshoot it. They love a mistake. It's great.
course
That's great
they do.
content. for them.
Yeah.
It's better.
Yeah.
Magician fucks up. What a loser.
Anyway, I only kind of really realized that to myself a few days before. I'm like, this is real. Anyway, the actual take on the day was the best of the 100 I'd practiced. So that was a win. And then the reception was great. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is I did that after I quit, but the story I tell a story during the trick. I don't want to tell you. It's like a mental health piece, actually. And that is based around like why I quit my job.
Right, okay.
But then I just remember the timing of it. It was 2018. A friend had offered, he couldn't go to the FIFA World Cup in Russia. He's like, my mate's going. Do you want to take my tickets? Go watch he got all the Belgium games. I'm like, fuck, De Bruyne, let's go.
That was a good side.
We got to Bruyne the other day in a pack.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like,
are we leaking that? Sorry.
well, I think it's already out.
Oh, okay, good.
It would actually already be out.
Okay,
so it
so-
doesn't matter. We did get you got De Bruyne.
I got De Bruyne.
But we got like Napoli De Bruyne. We didn't get like City De Bruyne, obviously, because he's not playing there anymore. But you're talking about peak Belgium when they were
Belgium.
fucking good.
Yeah.
They had like company and shit.
They had a great squad. And then they had the 2 brothers. One of them, Hazard. Yeah, my man. Thank you.
Eden Hazard.
Cody.
Eden
out
and his
there.
brother.
He's a Chelsea dick rider, Cody.
That's fair. That makes sense. And so anyway, that lined up with like, I could quit my job. And my company was very generous, and they sort of said, how about you take 6 months unpaid and you can kind of come back like a bit of a free roll on that, which
That's
is
a nice gig. That's
very
like
nice.
nice offer.
yeah. But
Certainly
anyway.
wouldn't be offering anything like that here.
No, we don't have those offers.
yeah.
Those offers do not stand in these walls.
So that was in 2018, obviously. God, that was a fun trip as well.
I think it was not to name drop, but Peacock. What's his first name?
Adam
Peacock.
Peacock.
Adam Peacock. He was like Rush. He's been to a few World Cups. He's saying Russia's the best one he's been to. He's like, it was unbelievable.
It's funny because you see it in, I don't know, for me, I see it in movies. It's cold. It's got all these.
That's Western propaganda.
Yeah.
It's a stitch up because I get there. And I just packed a carry-on bag because they're just so much easier around, and too many jumpers. Didn't need a single one. It was a joy. I had to leave them there. Anyway, loved it, and it's probably like the best way to see Russia. Everyone was just so excited, and I wore a Spain jersey around, and all these Russians like, oh, he's from Spain, and take photos with you. It was really fun, and doing magic to Russians was really fun as well.
Hell yeah,
that was awesome. So that was like the first. I quit my job and then kind of went over there, and then I started after that to like, all right, let's get a proper website and let's try and get some leads.
Can I like back to Australia's Got Talent? Was it?
Yeah.
Was that a Mike original, that trick?
Yes. Yeah. Well, interestingly, I get a deck of cards, shuffle them around, and then I turn them over and I sort of say, this is a story about a guy I know named Jack, and the top card was a Jack. Shuffle again. He actually has 4, kings in his street.
Yep.
Making that up.
Yeah.
So that's the story is original. The idea of turning over cards and telling a story in general is 500 years old, I think. That was
For sure.
the first case of it. So it was an original trick in so much.
But borrowing from the past, which is like everything, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So so there, that was
Who were the judges?
Great one. We had 2 interstate ones, like 2 of the Britain's Got Talent. David Williams from Little Britain.
Yes.
Yep. Legend. And Alicia Dixon, who's always on Britain's Got Talent. She was in a girl band, I think.
I probably need to see a photo of her.
Yeah, you'd know her face. She's always on those clips that you just see those.
Right.
And then we had 2 Aussies, Kate Ritchie.
Yep.
Shout out to
And
Kate Ritchie.
Shane Jacobson.
Kenny.
Of Kenny fame.
Kenny
of Shitters fame.
Shitters fame.
Shitters fame.
And I think maybe he played one of the miners stuck down the mine. Todd.
I think he did too.
Beaconsfield.
Beaconsfield. What was that? What were they called?
He's in a lot of good ads. He loves an ad.
He loves
an
ad.
ad. He makes me feel safe.
Yeah.
And that's
he's an Aussie, mate.
Well, he's part of the furniture.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's a small item in a living room, but he's part.
Oh no, he's part of the fabric of the nation.
Yeah.
I think that's what
Grant, Reb, Todd Russell. They get on Oprah down there for a while, weren't they? Those poor bastards.
I'm going to say 9 days.
I want overs.
I'm going overs that as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank
Well
you.
done.
beautiful. I like that.
So he definitely helped me feel comfortable and relaxed when performing because he's just such an icon. So I went down there and I did this trick. I did it on the stage where magicians usually standing up on the. Sorry, I did it at the table with the 4 judges. I kind of walked down there.
Oh, you walked down there.
Yeah,
Love that.
And again, my favorite, just at the very start. I introduced myself as Magic Mike. I'm not a stripper, and they have a little laugh. And then I'm doing a few shuffles and getting the story ready to go. And one of the producers, my only little thing was, she goes, David Williams is in a mood. He's flirting with everybody. I went, oh, okay. So then I just said something like, David, can I start the story over here? I got a bit of a man crush on you. And then he just took it running. He's like, mate, Magic Mike, if you want to take off your clothes, now is the perfect time. And I sort of went, well, everyone's got their price. And then he pulled his wallet out and he just started counting money. They didn't show that counting bit on this thing, but that just made me feel so we just laughed. And
You're having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the trick is kind of I start off with a few jokes and then I hit him with a serious twist and then it kind of hits hard up because of that because you don't see it coming.
Yeah.
Anyway, the trick it's been, I don't know, viral. Yeah. There's versions of it. It's someone re-edited it, just spliced it in a different way, and it got 50 million views.
50 million
on Instagram, and then I went, I reckon I could do that slightly better, and I just took the original 6-minute one, made it a minute 30, and then mine got 50 as well.
Huge.
So it's kind of
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, watch it. You'll like it.
I will
check
watch
that
that. You were talking before about how telling a story with the cards is 500 years old.
Maybe a few hundred at least.
How old is magic? And are you interested in that side of it? Have you studied?
You're a magic historian.
Yeah, you're a magic historian.
There's definitely others that more, but I know the original trick was the cups and balls idea. 3 cups, follow the...
That's the original...
That's the first magic trick. They sketched out on carvings on walls and people doing that.
I froth that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So that's kind of like a cool... And people still do it today, and there's some awesome versions of it.
I tried to do that for my young children as well. Well, sort of.
Were you bad at it?
Do you know what I was doing the other night, actually? Me and Streety were at the pub with the girls. There was a children's area of the pub. And I was just doing I've got a coin in one hand, and then I just fucking flick it to the other one and flip it over. On the table.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Got him every time?
Slapped, mate. It slapped. I don't want to flex while we got a magician in the room, dude. But
You found that you have been asked to do it over and over and over?
yeah, well, they found out pretty quick because I'd throw the coin across the table by accident. But
Yeah.
I had a couple of wins early on.
That's all you need. Just need a couple of wins. Just go to the toilet, and then I would like another trick.
Yeah.
I also would like you to try and guess my pin.
Yeah,
code.
but see, I would also like that as well.
If,
So I
you,
don't know.
if you can guess my bank card number, then get me the pillow. You know what I mean?
There's a funny story about that. I'll tell.
Yeah, great, nice.
Whose should I do? Who's
See, I wanted it, but then he wants it. Now maybe we got to rock off for who you do. What do you want to do? You're the magic man.
I don't know either. It's fine.
I'm like looking at my phone. It's like you can't read that. You can't tell what's going on.
People will get so sus. They're like, oh, there's smudgings and all this stuff.
Good point.
I got 2 tricks that I do one to each.
Yeah, sweet. That's fine.
I feel like he wants the passcode more. I don't know.
Fuck off, dude. I want the passcode. No, that's all right. Do whatever. I'm happy to go with the flow here.
All right. Pony season, mate. You know what pony season means, don't you, mate?
That's a weird sounding pony.
Well, you know.
It's an excited pony.
It's an excited pony.
Yeah. It's a pony that's looking to punt on ponies.
It's a pony that just discovered Ned's.
Yeah, exactly.
He goes, oh my God.
Oh, I can bet on horses.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there'd be some legalities around a horse betting on horses.
No,
but
it's
this
not-
guy's out of the industry.
No, it's not a racing horse.
No, this isn't a racing
just a horse.
This is a horse. This is a paddock horse.
He's a paddock horse.
Up in the top paddock.
Yeah, he's a paddock horse. He might do some bloody
Some consulting.
some consulting, Tom, but he's not in the industry.
He's not in the industry, so he is allowed to do it.
Yeah, and obviously he is whispers, but they're not illegal.
Because he's got family in the
Well,
industry.
because his cousin's a horse.
His cousin's a
that
horse,
races.
and his second cousin's a horse.
Exactly.
He's got a fourth cousin that's a mule, but they don't really talk to him.
Well, the mule.
The mule, he's a bit weird.
He's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo, and he's dodgy.
Oh, the uncle bloody slept with a donkey or something.
Yes. But all we're saying is this horse discovered Ned's and realised
did.
that he can punt on ponies.
100%.
And
And now-
that's what he's doing, and he's loving it.
100%. So be like the horse and bet with Ned's, because
Yeah.
you, like we won't be disappointed.
No. Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
I don't know if it's gonna work, but I want to do a passcode.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do this. You're
I'm
back. Stressed already,
You
bro.
can code me up, unless you want to be.
No. Go. What do you do? Are you coding me? Or
Well, let's do it randomized. I have a deck of cards. Or do you want to?
Well, no, you're doing me with this one. You code Eddie.
Okay. I'll do you later. Gonna code?
Yep.
This is yours?
That's mine.
Does he know your passcode?
He knows. Okay, which one are we doing?
You're going to lock your phone.
So my
Unlock your-
phone, he wouldn't. He knows it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Then wait,
this.
what's the other option? Your part.
I thought we were doing a bank. I thought we.
Oh,
might
you
be
do
doing-
that. Do you have like an app that opens up with a number, like a St. George app?
You
or
can
something?
just do my phone.
I can see your phone.
I just don't want you to think he's already told me.
Oh, no. Cameras have
we've
been rolling.
been pretty giddy about this today. So like, if he's told you, then that's lame.
yeah. That would be a shame on me.
It's just like not. It's just not that interesting. It's like you told him.
Yeah.
And maybe that's just like part of the deception, whatever, and I'll make my peace
Well,
with it.
I'm saying.
I'm just saying, I hope in my heart of hearts that this hasn't been a Eddie's gone to the toilet, let's stitch him up type situation.
Do you
Well,
think
that-
I would do that?
I don't think you would.
No.
And this
But now I'm hyper aware and
Listen, the
careful.
cameras are rolling, so you'd be able to check that.
That's a great point.
Cameras are rolling.
But also, you have the option to pull out a bank code if it's a different code.
I think let's
Which
just
is-
go.
which-
Let's just go with the
Okay.
code on the phone. It's a bit of fun. It's
Trust
whatever.
us, and I respect that.
Yeah. I respect it too.
Is it
sorting out.
4 or 6 digits?
It's 4.
4. Okay.
Yep. People that have 6-digit codes.
This guy. I actually don't know how to change it to 4.
Like, but
I don't
it's
think
like
you
that,
can
I know
anymore.
that. It's like I know that you would never have picked 6 on purpose.
No.
You were just given that at the start, and you don't know how to
I
change
often
it.
think about how to get back to 4. I'm like, fuck.
But if
it's
you're
just
a
too
guy
much
that
work.
has 6, you're also the guy that has like my password's like capital A exclamation mark and fucking small hyphen, like the one that the one that Microsoft gives you is like, use this one. It's like, no, I'll just use my one.
Irony is, I remember the nerd in our boarding house's passcode, which was a nerdy passcode, and it stuck with me forever.
What is it?
022983-5.
-5.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's 4. It's
we
4.
give him a shout out just to.
Paddy, shout out to Paddy.
So hopefully it's changed.
It might have changed.
Yeah, it's 4.
Yeah,
We've landed on
I'm
that.
having a great time, by the way.
Well, I need another.
Yeah,
rosé.
let's maybe top up the fucking the
what
guest.
the-
Let's do it. Let's do that.
Jesus Christ.
You can just feel it, mate. If you need to just like get the weights.
No, there's secrets in there, mate. Put your headset on as well if you're gonna move around.
This is not. This is just. Sometimes people actually have sick. I ask them, and they go they have 4, and then they give me their phone. Thank you. On stage, and I go, oh, and then you can see the dots, and they have 6. This is really the hardest trick because people forget their code. That's why it's tricky.
Okay.
But you know.
I know it.
Okay. I want to try something different. I don't know if that's going to work. This doesn't always work. It's tricky because I'll tell you a story about it, actually. The first time I was practicing this trick on my good friend Dilhan, legend.
Shout out to Dilhan.
Ramasundara, great man. I was trying to guess numbers that he was thinking of, and then it started to work. And I'm like, you know what? This trick could actually work. So the first social event I went to, funnily, an AFL game, got sat next to Pat Cummins. Hadn't met him before.
Huge. Love Pat.
Chatting about cricket. He's like, what do you do? Man, I'm a magician. He's like, fuck, I just watched this doco last night about magic. Can you show me a trick? I don't have any cards on me, Pat, but can I try this new one I've been practicing with my mate Dilhan? Do you have a phone? And he just pulls his phone out. He's such a nice bloke. He goes, yeah, of course, man. Here you go. What do you need it for? It's 4361. Just told me his code. And I went, that was the trick. I was going to guess the thing that you just told me. He said, damn it, sorry, man. How about you guess my Commonwealth Bank code instead? His idea. And I just thought, that's funny. I could probably do that. Like, it's the same thing. And I go, all right, let's try that. Count to 10, do this sort of stuff. And I guess the first number, 8. And I sort of see him like, ooh. And then we'll go through. The last number was a 5. Opens up a lot of money in there. It's doing well. And
I showed you.
well, I had.
He opens it.
I'm
You
holding.
opened
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Would have
yeah.
been fun. What a great person to open.
Yeah.
How
I'm
much
there
you have in
doing
there?
it.
Go on.
Yeah.
But he's also like whispering, like, oh.
Yeah.
No, so he takes the phone. Obviously, we have a laugh. I see him again a few months later at a bar. It's like by chance, ran into him. I was like, 8365. How are you? He goes, oh, you bastard. And I go, have you changed it? He goes, nah. And that was I asked him. I actually know him now, and I asked him only a few months ago. He's like, still the same. It's not what I just said, but
Yes, of course.
But I appreciate the trust of it.
He seems like the man, Pat.
Yeah, great dude.
He seems like the man.
Actually, I got to go over to India. Did I tell you this story?
No.
A few months ago to go watch the IPL, do some magic for the Sunrisers.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was over there traveled to like a few games. So they're in Hyderabad and they went to Chennai to go to different cities and watch a few games. And their team's awesome. Like their coaching staff, like Vittori, Muralitharan.
Yes.
I forget the guy, the New Zealander dude's one of the few guys who's got a hat trick and a test century. Legend.
Yeah,
His
who,
name.
Kiwi?
Yeah, Anyway.
I'm trying to think, anyway.
Tory wouldn't
I
have.
was
No,
thinking,
it's not
Victoria
Vittoria, it's another
Central.
guy. Not McKillen. Anyway, they Pat said, could you do a magic show for the team before we go out onto the field? Because that's actually something I've done a bunch of times. I don't know if I told you this, but I've done magic for a fair few sporting teams, and I have like a silly record where they've always won that game. Like underdogs.
Always.
Well,
that's the sort of information you need to pass along.
I know.
So we can
However,
we need to also get you to some Manly games.
every
single Manly Seagulls game. You need to do
at the time before the Australia's Got Talent one, so now my second best video was doing magic to the Manly Seagulls at I actually performed at DCE's wedding.
Oh, really?
Yeah, legend.
Love that.
Love that guy.
Dude, shout out to Daly. Former Manly player.
yeah.
Dead to us now, but shout out to him.
Still, what a
No,
guy.
tremendous guy, but dead to me.
So I flew over to India in April this year, and Pat's, stayed with them, was awesome. And then they played Chennai, and they had never beaten them in Chennai, and they have a real big rivalry with the two teams. And he goes, if they were underdogs as well, like 230 underdogs. And he's like, could you come and do magic just before we get on the bus to go to the stadium? And I just got the whole team in and did a show, and they fucking won.
That's
And
mad.
to the point where he's great. He just goes, they loved it so much. There's a chance. They're very superstitious, and because they beat Chennai for the first time in there, they might fly you back every year just for that game to do magic, because they're like,
Dude.
Not a bad gig.
not a bad gig.
gig.
Just to head
Tie
over
us into that somehow as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how, because I wouldn't mind getting flown out. What do we do?
Well, we're assistants.
I need it. It's important.
Just like Phil Ivey, the Michael
Yeah.
Jordan
Yeah.
poker,
You
needed an
need
assistant.
you need some assistance.
So does Mike need us.
Yeah.
It's true. But yeah, some of the other fair amount of the like rugby union teams did a Waratahs session recently, and that was awesome. Like the whole
Do
team.
you
chimed
find
in.
there's a difference between doing a league crowd and a union crowd?
Well, probably
More like RM based, boot based stuff, or like
the union guys? I don't know. They just really get into it. I don't know if it's like there's like because it's like a big island.
as in
crew.
they're like they're loving it.
Yeah, they just really love it. Like they just so warm to it straight away. The league, like I've done a few of the league teams. The only time a team hasn't gone to win was the most recent one, which is heartbreaking for me. I'm a Canberra boy.
Oh,
Before the Sharks game, the
you almost
Raiders,
probably can't do it on your own team. There's probably something
That's
there
bad
where it's like,
juju.
it was bad.
You know, like where you're trying to make it happen for your team
Yeah.
as opposed to anyone else where you're not
it
really
was.
invested.
They lost to the Bronx, and I went. I need to get down there. So I went down the night before they played and did a magic show for them at a pub there. And then
The night before the game in Melbourne.
No, this was Sharks. This is the
I mean, sorry,
It was Canberra.
in
It was Canberra.
Canberra, and Sharks came down, and the night before the game,
Yeah.
to chill everyone out.
yeah. Ricky was a legend as well. I thought
Is that
he'd be-
Ricky's idea?
He definitely signed it off, but no, there's a guy who just like runs their culture down there, and
Right,
he's
right.
he's a legend as well, and he was the one who sort of made it happen.
Commiserations, obviously.
Yeah, tough,
Can-
especially Bronx to then go on to win after that game.
What's that doing on the table? That there, like you threw
Let's
that
do that.
down. You threw it
Don't
down
worry
there earlier, and I'm like, I'm
worry
just
about
now
it.
thinking I'm getting magic the whole
Yeah.
time, and I'm just trying to work out.
Slowly inching towards you?
No, you just throwing that down. He's like, oh, we'll get back to that. I'm like, well, what
Should we see what it's all about?
I just don't. I don't want to tell you to do anything. I'm just.
If you want to keep talking about Canberra and the fact how
Nah,
they
I got-
lost, like that's up to you.
No.
Actually, just one other rugby league related magic story. I got invited to the finals of Storm Roosters, probably like 17, 16.
Oh, yeah.
Cooper Cronk played for Roosters and
18.
18. And I was with the Storm crew and like the owners and stuff. So sadly they lost, but was then invited to the after party event, which was a bit of a somber moment. I think it was actually Billy Slater's last game and stuff. Doing
yeah.
magic to a team
Was that
that,
scary?
have just lost the grand final. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Were you there doing
Yeah,
magic?
I was walking around like,
Hey. Oh, that's tough,
Craig
bro.
Bellamy
Dude, that's
he
like
was
doing
twisting
it.
his arm to get in there. And I just like did my best trick, and he's like, "Yeah, that was all right."
You may as well be at a funeral at that point.
It was
You
tough.
No, you are at one.
Yeah,
Make no mistake. Like no
You
one's
are at
died
a
physically,
no,
but like a
but
season's died.
It's a funeral, dude.
It's a funeral.
We had to give away. Well, I had to. We
Well, think about how macabre this was.
That's what I mean. We went to Manly. We're big Manly fans. Went to the Seagulls like facilities, their new one at Brookie, and we went into
Centre of
their,
Excellence.
Centre of Excellence. We went to their gaming room, and they had a PS4. But by this stage, the PS5 was well into circulation, and we were like, "That's not good enough for a club of Manly standings. We're going to get you a PS5. You got to buy a PS5." And we're like, "We'll bring it to."
But not just that.
No.
We got stickers of Tom and I's face
Stuck all over
and we
it.
stuck all
Skins.
over. It took us, and I'm not joking, days to do.
To, like,
it was
apply
like, this
it.
is too hard. We'll come back to it. And like, it was.
It sat on the pool table.
Hours
We
in
were
the sun.
trying it was a picture of us in Manly 13 plus jumpers on the PS5. Gave him a hamper, games, controls, all this shit. We're going to give it to him at Parramatta game out at Combank. Manly get fucked in the ass like 32.
More than that. It was bad.
It was 30 plus point loss. Absolute
But
pounding.
40-6 or something.
And then we're like standing in the sheds with this hamper, this very like over the top hamper, as everyone walks in, silent, some in tears, and they're walking in the room. We're like, we can't. We need to get out of here. Like, get us out of here now. Like, just find us the least sad player to give the hamper to, and then we're gonna fucking bail.
But that wasn't magic after a grand final.
No, dude, it's not even close. It's not even close to magic
No.
after a grand final.
That was a loss to Parramatta, who are a huge foe, and it wasn't a great performance.
No, it was a terrible performance.
To lose.
But like losing to Cooper as well.
Yeah, I know.
That
Do you
would've
like
fucked
try?
people
Do you like go like, guys? Can I get out of here? Like, do you have to? Like,
Nah,
stay and
they
finish the-
didn't take too long to turn around. Actually, Billy
they
Slater was
pissed.
great. He turns out he knows a few card tricks. He's like, can I? And he had a few.
Okay,
had a
Billy's
few.
got a couple up his sleeve, does he?
So, no, that was actually pretty fun.
Yeah,
Eventually, they turned around.
they turn around
Well,
eventually.
you got to turn eventually, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, once
So the wallet.
I always wanted. I don't know. We'll try some of the wallet. Is that right?
mate, you listen. You do whatever you want to
Just
do.
gonna get
here.
this little
This
headset
is-
on here.
I like that he's mobile.
Yeah, well, it's.
I think it's important
Yeah.
for mobility.
Yeah.
Mobility
feels right.
It does feel right.
Okay. Do you guys like the movies like, I don't know, Bad Boys or
I
Yep.
do.
FBI
Yep.
or X-Files?
David
X-Files.
Duchovny and the redheaded chick.
I'm like Bad Boys, yeah.
Well, you know,
Like obviously Will's turned to he's
Will's not what he once was, unfortunately.
Will
No
it's
longer
not bad.
the
It's
Fresh
not Bad
Prince.
Boys 2, Will.
No.
He's not the Fresh Prince anymore.
No.
Will's played a shocker, and it's a shocker I can't unsee.
And he's not
Sorry.
owning it, so it's tough. But yeah, big bad. I like Bad Boys.
You can be the other guy. Martin
Lawrence, yeah.
Well, I'd rather be Martin.
Well, no,
now.
yeah, I'm Martin Lawrence.
Tough. But all effectively, you just like LAPD freeze, whatever
Yes.
you want to be. You just got to imagine, you're cops, you've busted someone. I just want to give you your best fucking face
Yeah.
in this. You're both in this. You can hold this.
So what do I got to do?
Actually, I'll use your phone. Give me your phone.
Jesus Christ. Well, do I need to get out? I'm just going to make sure I'm out of anything.
Get the
Yeah,
porn
just
out.
get the porn out.
Get
Just,
the porn off there. Are you going into Google?
No. I'm just camera. Open up your camera. Pass me that.
Oh,
Open up your
sorry.
camera.
Okay,
Taking a
gotcha.
photo.
No, because I wasn't sure if he was asking me some shit before. I was like, I didn't know
Just-
what was
Just watch your camera.
going on. Okay, mate. I'm wigging out.
Okay. And hold this, and you get in here as well. Where's the camera?
We're busted.
You've just busted me. I don't know. Come right in here. Freeze it. LAPD. Oh shit. What have I done? Yeah.
That's my like. Got ya.
What did you go with when were you LAPD or what was it saying here?
We didn't.
You just thought like
Yeah.
Hawaii
I'm
5-0.
happy to be.
I was thinking maybe.
Or what are we? Are we NYP?
I think it was NYPD.
Okay, so imagine it's NYPD. And you hold this actually, like two hands. Okay, amazing. Let's try something here. Can you just help me? Mm-hmm. All I need you to do is just to say stop and just get a card.
Stop.
Oh shit, that was
it.
happy. Okay,
I'm happy. I'm happy.
You can change it. You can always change it.
I'm happy with an early stop.
yeah.
You try to stop early.
You started the S. You got me. Is it not the Jack of Clubs? We've had that. I just don't want you to go again. Oh, there he is.
Can I see that or no?
Please.
All right.
And I want you to do put it in there. You didn't want me to look. I remember. Is it in?
It's in.
And you can give it a cut again.
Cut it up.
I
Can
know,
I
use a
cut
cut man.
twice?
All right, just
Can
this
I?
once. Yes. Shit.
Like, keep some honest.
You can cut. Oh, that felt like a third cut.
That was two. I swear to God.
Okay. All right. We got cameras.
My mind's all over the place right now. I'm racing.
But I tracked it. That's just a few things we do when we're playing cards. If you can track a card, like again, the hand before the ace was here and you track it, you know where it is. It's
Yep.
like less likely to be on the flop, whatever.
You're a tracker of cards.
7, 6. Should be about the 8th card down. Bang. Did you feel that? Did you feel it?
Did you feel it?
I didn't feel shit.
Slowly bring your hand out here.
You must have felt something.
Instead of it saying LAPD, your card, do you want to just like pinch that open? I don't want to be accused of somehow slipping it in there. What? You can.
Dude, what the fuck?
That was empty.
No, that was empty.
Was it the 8?
Yeah, it was the 8. Dude.
It was
the
empty,
Diamonds.
and but it was empty though. That's the thing.
No, there was nothing in there.
That's what's upsetting.
But that,
Doesn't say LAPD, it says 8.
no, it says the 8.
But it does. But it doesn't say NYPD.
No, true. That would be better. Okay, all right, I'll work on that.
No, it's true. But I don't know how you did it though, because there was nothing in there.
What did we do? You chose.
But you were holding it too, weren't
No,
you?
I was holding it.
You chose a card, and then it went in the wallet.
Yeah, he chose the card.
Okay, true.
No,
And
but,
you get to choose
I
one.
put the card back
No,
in.
you put the card back
True,
in,
yeah,
and
you did, and I
I.
wasn't. And then you cut it twice.
Then you've got it in here.
Should we go again?
Okay.
Because you didn't get to go. That's a bit unfair.
Yeah, but it's fucking empty though, because I just saw
No,
it.
it is empty. So
You
I've
open
seen-
it, make sure. Look, just do it. There's nothing
Yeah.
in there. LAPD.
I
maybe.
like that. That's happened.
the reopen.
The reopen.
Yeah.
It means it's just. It
raises the stakes.
It raises the stakes,
Yeah,
and
this
it's
is fair. We're friends
checks
here.
and processes,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
But we'll go again.
Okay.
No 8s.
All right,
more
no
eights.
8s, dude.
Say stop. Oh, do you want to point?
Just say stop.
Oh,
Say
say
stop.
stop.
Okay. You can do it however you want.
Stop.
Hopefully not an 8.
No.
Yeah. No.
Got it.
Yeah.
Cool. In the middle. Do you want to cut master?
I like cutting, dude.
nothing
I
here.
do. I'm like,
Okay.
that's why I'm here. I'm here to cut and cut well and cut honest and cut true.
Bang. That
That's
was
such
that was a
pure one.
21 cut. And that's more than. Could have almost recut it exactly. I don't know.
yes,
No
you are.
way.
That would be its own trick, but while I did that,
Oh, don't, bruh. Don't. No, no.
your card is now inside the wallet. Show.
No.
I should have said that a bit differently. Your card is now inside the wallet in the photo in your phone. We took, well,
Where the fuck is that mine?
yeah, I don't want to. Wait, let's just recap. What happened?
second, bro.
NYPD.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. No. Don't. Get fucked, cunt!
What? That's etch.
Just like, I don't know if you can zoom in and see it, but it's a 7 of clubs. Like, what?
You could have stopped anywhere.
Spades? Spades.
Sorry, 7 of spades. 7 of spades. I'm all over the shop here. I'm fucking wigging out.
Zoom
7 of
out, so show them, like that's you guys.
Yeah, look, you can see, there's us. It's in there. I don't know if you can punch in there, Top. It's a 7 of spades.
Show me again. That's us, and I'm doing a silly face.
I don't.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible stuff.
I don't.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mike.
All right. Okay, gosh, please.
Well done, Mike. Fucking
That's
well done.
that's rose. That's rose worthy again.
That's rose worthy.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
Nice wallet, by the way. Not for nothing.
What do we have to do to get you to have a rose? Like,
Fucking I'll have one. Let's go.
Okay, there we go.
Hey, not much. Not much. I'll still.
You know what you got to do?
Ask me.
Ask. Yeah. Okay.
That's all. Just ask and
Please
I'll do
join
it.
us.
Because
Do
I'll
you
still
want-
run.
Do you want one? Yes or no? Yes, he does.
Yeah. Listen, but you know what? Credit to me for not just saying I'll have one.
Well, credit to the boys as well.
Like, you know what I mean? If the guest asks,
Yep.
is that the only glass we got there, or have we got a wine glass, Cody?
Get a new one though.
New bottle.
As in, like, get the new design.
Yeah.
Best foot forward.
Cody got me a Cyril glass, and I'm like, don't get me a Cyril, get me a wine glass.
A Cyril? No.
No, your boy Sizz. You know the DJ Cyril?
Oh, I think it's Sorioli.
No, not Rioli.
He's got his own class.
No.
Shout out to Cyril Rioli. But
Shout out
that's
to
not what we're
Cyril.
talking
No,
about.
this is your boy Sizz, who's a DJ,
Okay.
and he drinks out of a goblet.
Can we read you the poem on the back, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Please.
So obviously that's Johnny Bairstow getting stumped. Because
I
he's
don't know
out
how I
of,
feel about it. I'm sure you guys are
he-
so for that. But
no,
that
but
was,
he's out of his crease.
he's out of his crease.
Mate, Pat Cummins is a friend of yours, isn't he?
And you got to understand, but you got to understand that it's like this wasn't a one-off. They recognise that he's fucking taking the piss.
It was a hell of a throw. Like everything about it was
Everything
beautiful.
was-
Mate, it's just whatever. Like, stay in your crease, you silly cunt. Joe Root came out being like, you can't be out if you're in your crease, whatever. Slept in again this morning, 10 a.m. the time. Nipped down to the beach, the water was sublime. Back up at the house, the cricket's getting started. We're opening the batting. The Poms are getting carded. A long lunch does await. Got rosé on the mind. Oysters, prawns, and lobster, the freshest you can find, obviously. Undo another button. We're bathing in the sun. Dribbling yarn is flowing now. Smudge just hit a ton. Obviously. Thank God for daylight savings. We're barely getting started. A lunch of these proportions isn't made for the faint-hearted. Crack another bottle and pass round the rosé. Friends are what's important, Mike. Mm-hmm. So toast with our big day. What do you reckon?
That's good. Yeah.
You like that?
That makes me think he was out. He was definitely out.
Yeah, no, he's out.
See ya,
He was
mate.
out.
Cheers.
And that's why he was given out, and fuck you, England.
Yeah.
And that's all I need to say about that. Righto, Tom.
What?
Heard a good day, mate?
Yeah, I have.
Good. Because I got another 5-star review for you. This is from Aiden. Good day? Nah, great day. I cannot froth over this product enough. Living in the chaotic habits of student life, housemates being nurses, sickness is rife in my home. But since taking Good Day, I have been fit as a fiddle while my housemates suffer. It's in the pudding. Just this weekend gone, I forgot to take my godly sachets and I'm feeling it. Sore throat and such and such. I can't wait to guzzle that Good Day juice and feel my immune system worries wash away. 10 out of 10, 0 complaints. So if the students get it, you know, the next generation
Good
gets
to hear
it.
the next generation's onto it as
It's
well.
important, Tom.
Yeah, it is.
It's important to me that the next generation of good, honest, proud, hardworking Australians know about the benefits of taking B vitamins,
Yeah.
mate.
Daily multivitamin. BeGoodHealth.com.au. Code Dribbles for 10% off. Subscribe for 20% off. It's a very simple, easy to implement supplement into your daily habits.
No excuses, play like a champion.
I've just got a couple, and this is more just for my own mental health here.
Yeah.
Clarity?
Well, like I'm just, because otherwise I'm going to be just, I'm like I don't know if it's not ADD, but I'm now like, you've asked me to do like Wikipedia shit, like, and now I'm just sitting on it. You like,
Is that coming back?
Are you setting traps to come back to, or like?
You kind of try stuff out.
Okay, right.
But something happened during that last trick that kind of gave me confidence. I want to try guess your passcode. Can I?
Yep.
Yeah.
See, this is the fucking shit I'm talking about.
And it's just the two of you know it.
Someone else knows it.
Someone else knows it
Yeah.
in this room.
Yeah.
Okay. But they wouldn't have told me.
I would. No.
They don't. I don't know who that person is.
They'd be
You can
they
tell
wouldn't be
them.
getting paid next week. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it, unless this like blatantly gives it away, is it like a sentimental number? Or is it,
No, it's not.
maybe it's like a number you're given as a...
It's not a sentimental.
I don't want you to actually
Do you want me to
say-
explain where I got it from?
At your own... If
I don't think it's going to mean anything to you if I
great.
tell you.
The problem is sometimes people say stuff and then I guess and they go, well, I told you know.
But I just don't think this gives it away.
Okay, please.
I've seen this number, this combination used by a family member of mine, my
Okay.
wife, and I'm like, I like the cut of that combination's jib.
Okay, that gives me something. That gives me something.
Like that's essentially,
Yeah, right.
that's it.
But actually, importantly, who doesn't know it? Because I'm going to try and use someone.
Cody doesn't know it.
You don't know it?
Okay.
Sebo definitely doesn't know it.
Everyone knows. So,
Do you know his passcode
for his phone.
Great. Okay.
He would definitely not.
Can you
know.
count to 10 out loud?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Great. And it's 4 digits?
Yeah.
Can you say a number 1 up to... Just say favorite 1 up to 10. Say that. No. 6. Well, that's close. You didn't look at him. It's either a 5... 7? Does it start with a 7? Because we just chose a 7. There was a 7 earlier, and then that's why I was kind of like, there was a 7.
We didn't choose a 7. A 7 came up.
7 chose
7
you.
chose us.
Yeah, it's even
It did.
better. So does it have a 7 or it starts with a 7?
Starts with 7.
Okay. Seb, can you help me one more time? Choose a number this time. 1 up to 5. 3. You're off by 1 under. You looked at him. You tried to see what you did was the reverse. You looked at him like because you're thinking, is it a 4?
I'm trying to fuck with you. Yep.
Did you actually consciously do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what
Of course
thought.
I did.
He went. The same thing happened, but I'm gonna have to do the reverse because he.
Yeah,
So
it's
7.
good, I
4.
like
Yeah,
it.
he's mentalist thing.
I like
He's
it.
got you wrapped up here, bro.
Which I'm loving. Like, wrap me up, buttercup.
Count to 10 again,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
and I'll count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 again. That one I'm not sure on. Yeah. No. Is it a 7? I'm locked in. If I'm wrong, okay.
It's a 7.
Can I grab it? I want to try this thing. All right, I'm going to go
good.
for it.
I love
Count
it.
to 10 one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm going to go with this.
No fucking way! No! What the fuck, dude? And he just, this is the thing, I can't concentrate. He goes away from it and he comes back.
But I knew the whole time he was setting us up, Buttercup, to lunch.
A lot of sevens. Okay.
That's a great.
That's fair.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Sevens are good.
How long does it take? Obviously, I'm not trying to get you to reveal shit here, but
That's fucking impressive.
There's no obvious way. There's no obvious way for you to work out that number, right? That's mental as shit.
Yeah, that one.
Does that take a long time to work out to learn that ability?
What happened was I saw someone do a trick similar to that.
I love
in
that
New York
so much.
And then I sort of went, how is this person doing it? Are they a math genius? What is they doing? And I kind of started to rule things out. And I went, let me try this method. And it works. And I was able to do it. It doesn't matter how many digits there are. It gets harder and harder. More than, from 4 to 8 would be way more than twice as hard. And one company I went to their Christmas party a few years ago, and they all had 10-digit codes as their passcode, which I didn't realize you could do on iPhone, but you can.
Can you really?
Yeah. Anyway, you're like, oh, really?
Let's make it more difficult.
So I sort of came up with this method, which I'm sure other people have done, but I thought it was how this person was doing it that I saw in New York. And then we've actually connected since then. I spoke to him about something because I saw he did a video on his YouTube where he couldn't do a 6. He could only do a 4. And I was like, why couldn't you, And he's like, oh, I do it like this. I'm like, man, we do it way differently. So kind of like
interesting?
You get inspired. That happens quite a lot with magic. You see someone do something and you kind of come up with your own method of it. And then it turns out it's a way different way and it's different. So you kind of create your own tricks, but inspired off.
Yeah. So the outcome or what you're trying to do is the same, but you found a different way too.
But even the journey, sometimes the outcome's different, but the journey, the story deck, it's I want to tell a story with a deck of cards. The outcome's very different in mine versus the original ones and stuff, but you're kind of inspired off someone else's little idea.
This probably is going to be you're asking too much shut up time.
I feel like it is.
Do you know the answer to his pin code? No, it is going to be before
I've got my theories,
but do you know?
But I don't want to
No, we don't want to.
It's but the joy of my theories are that they're mine and mine alone, and he's never going to reveal it.
No, I'm not trying to work out theories. I'm trying to work out when are you still working out the fucking pin code as we're doing all this?
Sometimes I'm on stage, and the person doesn't know their code, and we're through it, and then all of a sudden they forget.
As in, they just know the repetition of it, but they don't. know the numbers.
Because it's a pattern, square, or they use it's a word and they don't know the numbers, and then I'm guessing numbers, and then they don't know it, and then I've had to have. Actually, I might post a video of this one. I started doing it, and then this woman forgot, and then her husband had to come up on stage, and I just finished the trick off with him. So for that, I think you were asking I didn't know it. I was working it out and, I'm doing it. But that one was funny. She just at that point I go, well, I can't do this because you can't just pick up a phone off the table.
But that's interesting as well, right? Because if you're you're reading body language, how can he be if she doesn't know what the fucking numbers are?
No. But then the guy who does comes on, and so then eventually
I can't just pick up a phone that's on the table
and
guess it.
Yes, no, yeah. You need the person.
One time I was at an event and the head of, I think it was Queensland Police was there, and he sort of sat me down with a drink. He's like, mate, that passcode thing you just did, could you teach us how to do that? Because that's, interrogation wise. And I sort of just went, look, to be honest, the person needs to be playing along with you. They need to know it. They need to dance with you. They can't be sitting there like this and
saying nothing.
Yeah, and then if they don't know it or whatever,
pick a number
it's just
1 through 10.
Is it 4 numbers?
Yeah.
Is it up or down?
Wait, pick a number 1 through 10.
Is it
count to 10 again?
It's
fuck no, we're not doing that. What about big dog magicians? You said Derren Brown?
Derren, yeah,
Derren.
D-E-R-R-E-N. He's British. He kind of he's like a mentalist, is just this term to kind of get in your head.
Yes.
He started out doing card stuff and it was awesome, and then he just started to just do trying to guess the first person you had a crush on or something. And then he also does hypnotism. That was like one of his first.
Have you ever been hypnotized?
I'm going to say yes. I went on stage and I've had a hypnotist do things hypnotize-y to me. Was I hypnotized? I think the first time I was like, I could say yes, because he said, hold your hands like this, tighter and tighter, the light's getting brighter. And then all of a sudden he came up to me and just sort of went sleep. And I dropped my head down and I went, oh, that was funny. I feel like, people think hypnotism is a state of amnesia where you don't remember anything and you wake up and you're like, what happened? But it's not the case. It's kind of like just really relaxed to where someone can just be like, lift up your leg, and you're like, yeah, you know what, that feels nice, and you'll do it. So I had my head down.
Yeah.
And he goes like, and you feel your head on your shoulder, and it's quite comfortable there. And at that point I could hear him, and I went, I could probably open my eyes here and stand up, but I'm good here. I'm just going to keep my head here. And then later I'm like, that's exactly kind of what hypnotism is. To then he said, you'll notice a really foul smell on the stage, because 10 of us at this point. And at that point, I just had this, I can remember, it was like stunk. And I was so convinced, I didn't really believe in hypnotism. I went, there's a smoke bomb out the back here.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that, but again, now that I know what's capable of it and how, as a hypnotist, as a magician, you turn up to a gig and you kind of like don't bring much. You're just trying to make it. That's so much admin for him to have someone backstage letting off
dropping a stink bomb. Yeah,
no chance that happened.
I was hypnotism is fascinating.
I'd love to get a hypnotist on as well.
But this Derren Brown guy's great. Like, I've seen him. He speaks to, he's like, he pretends to be a clairvoyant. And he writes this thing called like a Barnum yarn.
Darren.
Hold on, Darren did it. Sorry, Sebo's off mic. Come in and grab the headset.
Yeah, this happened in 2006. I know the story.
Just talking to the headset.
One of his like big TV shows. But yeah, this is good stuff.
From memory, I think it's on YouTube.
Your brother-in-law?
No, brother-in-law's friend in England. Yeah. They thought they were going to like a retreat to something about like learning business, how to be good at business, work, all that stuff. There's like 16 of them. And I think it's over a few days. And Derren Brown's objective is, I'm going to get 4 of these people to rob an armoured truck. And he just like inserts these little like cues and stuff, like gets them carrying around fake guns in the house to make them feel like all these little things. And then he finally picks 4 and he's going like, like for his last meeting with them, he sets it up and there's all these signs like Nike, just do it. And then there's the laneway and there's the armoured truck with the actors. And then 4 of them go down and 3 of them pull the gun on the guys, and that was his goal.
He fucks with people the whole
And then they had to get counselling.
Yeah. It's like free counselling shit, because it's just like, you just got me to fucking like rob.
Done a few ones like
Isn't that fucking wild?
Yeah. The one there's one where he gets people to, called The Push. It's on Netflix. Similar idea. It's like, how can people get manipulated into doing egregious, dangerous things they would never otherwise do? And this example, similar, was, could you convince someone to effectively push someone off a building? And they run these social experiments, like one person and a whole lot of actors, and they just set them up by annoying them slightly more and more, make this one person look like a villain, and everyone's like, God, Steve is really, he's a narcissist. Like, he's a horrible person. And all of a sudden this really nice person starts to hate Steve, and then to the point where Steve's on the edge of the building and someone's like, I wish you would just fucking push him. And then someone,
does it
crazy what he does. Like he like looks after them afterwards. You'd hope.
Sorry about that. Sorry about completely fucking with your head.
But then it's more just like how people were saying, I killed this person. This is like lawsuits where someone would say, I killed this person, but it's because I was brainwashed. These people took me under and they brainwashed me and they turned me into this person. I shouldn't be going to jail for this. And then he's kind of like
showing that it's possible.
That's his stick. That's some of his stuff.
Some of it, yeah.
And then he'll just go on stage and do his classic, like, your feet are stuck to the floor, you can't remember your name, and everyone's like,
I'd love to be hypnotized.
It's so good.
Like, I don't want to. I want to see if it works on me.
It's fascinating. Like, I remember seeing one where he's like this, like a Barnum yarn, which is like a generic thing where he's just like gives it to 8 people, and they essentially everyone's convinced that it's about their life and it's about who they are as a person and like fundamentally what they believe and all that stuff. And then he goes, "We'll compare them, and they're all exactly the same."
And he's told it to everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've read, he has a book where he has this excerpt like that, and you read this thing and you go, "Oh my God, how does he know all this stuff about me?" And then you give it to people and everyone has that same
thing.
Yeah, like you're quiet in a party, but or maybe like people think you're outgoing, but really the real you know that you're a bit more reserved than what other people see of you, and all this stuff. You're like, that is me.
Which I imagine just speaks broadly to like the most amount
85%
of people.
Yeah. Anyway, he's a gun, so he's one of the Mount Rushmore. David Blaine.
Yes.
He's still killing it. Like, he was the first street magician going up to people.
I remember those
LA
videos.
and New
They used
York
to be, they were cool.
and just doing card tricks and watching them sprint down the street. And then he'd start to do it to celebrities, and he has these specials where
Dude, the one we did at Harrison Ford, but there's
That's
like
the
the
one.
card in the orange, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of my house."
Is that what
Harrison
happened?
Ford
Yeah.
cuts open the orange.
It's a
Hell out of my
classic.
house.
It's probably his best
Yeah.
individual moment.
Do you see something like that trick and know how he's done it?
I've
You've got your theories.
I've done a trick on stage where a card has been inside a lemon.
Right.
His version would be different.
But it's the same sort of, I guess, same principle.
Yeah, but
Again, I'm not asking
Quite a
you to
lot,
reveal
actually.
it, but like, do you see the big dogs and be like, I think I know how he's done that? Or you think you could do it?
some of the, like, again, the way I get a lot of inspiration from watching him go on a show, say like Jimmy Fallon, because like he's going on there to promote his new best show or book or whatever he's doing. He's going to go out there and just kill it with his best magic. And then you just watch him do stuff and you go, that's such a clever idea to use a deck of cards like in this way. And then I kind of go practice like a way similar.
Yeah.
Again, it's not a tutorial.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite tricks is like exactly that story. Him going on Jimmy Fallon. I love doing it. I don't know if we do it the same way. But funnily, as a performer, I was talking to someone recently who is like a musician and was saying about like how to make a show feel special to your audience. And it could work for any sort of artist. David Blaine, I saw him in the UK, and he ends his show with a breath hold. He had at the one time the world record for the longest breath hold. There's like while you're hyperventilating, which is like filling your lungs with oxygen before. He could hold his breath for over 15 minutes was his record.
The hyperventilating.
Yeah, like-
and they're like lay face down in the pool.
He would almost just go in like one of those square, like rectangle things and just stand in it.
But it was underwater. Yeah.
But he would, he'd have an oxygen tank and just suck in air for 10 minutes and then go under. That was his way. That you can stay underwater longer with just holding your breath. I think like the breath hold with none of that is like 9 minutes or something, and then you can
Crazy.
double that if you.
That's an absurd amount of time to be holding your breath.
It's fucking insane.
You can get up to so much work down there under the water.
Is he like, does he do escape stuff as well?
Yeah, that was him. He was the
buried
one-
himself for like...
Yeah.
Do you vibe with that stuff?
I don't like find it that interesting.
It's not really
as
magic,
much.
right? It's just more like human...
He's such a
capability.
I love what he has his show. It's called Real or Magic is the name of his tour and his TV show. And the idea is that a magician typically does a trick and wants you to think that he's doing this, but really it's a trick. His is the opposite sometimes, when it's like, I want you to think it's a trick, but I'm really just doing the thing. For example, he gets a ice pick and puts it through his bicep, through the other side, and he does on Joe Rogan where Joe actually puts it through his arm. And you're watching this thing go through his arm and appear there, and you're like, is that a trick? Like, is this a fake thing as a separate end?
Yes, yeah.
And you, as a magician, the typical thing would be, I want you to think I'm doing that, but really I've got a fake thing with like a plastic thing on this side. But he's doing the reverse, going, I'm just going to stab my arm, and I want you to walk away thinking, that was clever. Like, it looked real.
But he's actually just stabbing.
He's just stabbing. So it's like,
But
is
he's
this
not
real?
bleeding and shit when he did it, eh?
Yeah.
And is that practice?
Yeah, it's strange. Like certain part of the skin where there's muscle and you don't have
You
vein.
can like
I don't know.
find the right
So
little path
he
through.
does crazy stuff. But the reason I brought them up, the water tank, he ended his show. He did the second night of his tour in the UK, I saw, and he ended with the water tank, and then he gets out of the water tank, and there's a guy during the 10 minutes of him holding his breath explaining just to make it a bit more interesting, like, here's how the body digests oxygen, and he's doing this, and it was cool. Then he gets out of the water tank shivering because it's probably pretty cold, and they put all these coats on him, and he sits there, and it takes him 5 minutes to actually get enough strength to say anything on the microphone. And then eventually he goes, guys, thank you. It's been an amazing night. I'm loving this tour. Get home safe. And then the show ends, and then he goes, that's the end of the show. You guys can leave now. And he goes, last night I got out of the tank after 10 minutes, and then the curtains closed, and that was it. It was a clear ending. But everybody was a bit, is he okay? Like, he looked unwell when he got out. So right now, I just want you all to know that I'm fine. All right, guys, you can go home. They just hadn't really prepped an ending. Like, it was just a new idea for an ending. So then he goes, all right, who wants to see some, like, street magic? Who wants to see some card tricks that, like, got me famous? And everyone's like, yeah. All right, get some microphones up here. Who has you have a deck of cards? Get up here. And he just improv'd 20 minutes of magic.
Oh, shit.
That was, like, really awesome. And as an audience member, I walked away going, I think I saw the only version of that show, because he just sort of made that up. And I asked people the next night, and they go, no, he didn't end like that. He ended with the puzzle pieces. He did the water tank like the start. So he just reshuffled it all.
Yeah, right.
And I remember walking away going, that was a cool experience, because I saw an act that he toured everywhere, but my version was like the only one.
The God.
And it made me think about, how can you do that as a performer? Like, how can you walk away? Like, how can you make your audience walk away going, that was unique. That was a unique version.
That was bespoke.
Do you do like just individual live shows?
Yeah. I do like a ticketed show where it's like, come see. I've done it before. I haven't. The only thing that's close to that recently is like in Bondi, I do this restaurant place where you book and I just come and 10 people sit and I just do an hour and a half while they bring out food. At R&D, Harry's in Bondi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it turns to R&D, which is like Raw next door.
Raw next door, yeah.
So I went to Japan and I saw all these magicians in Japan doing similar things where they just like have dinner, bring
like
sushi-based
tricks.
Yeah. Teppanyaki, flick an egg in your face.
Yeah.
No, but effectively it was just like a really intimate show where it was just almost you and the magician, but for an hour and a half, and you paid to go there. And I was like, this is such a cool way to do it. Usually it's come to my wedding or my 40th and I turn up.
But do you look to do, like, is that something you want to do? Is that like, whether it's a big live show or whether it's like a TV show, or whether it's like, and is that anything that you of?
Yeah, it's definitely, I wouldn't say no to it. I don't have it as like a crazy, that's the end goal or anything, but I do.
Is there one with in the Magic game? Like, is there, whether it's end goal or whether it's just like something you want to do, is there anything?
There's like, I really just love traveling and like trying to, I've always wanted to do a TV special show where you, like when I went to Russia, I feel like I got to meet so many Russians and like learn about them because of magic. Like it just was this huge icebreaker to people who couldn't even speak English. And I stayed at their house and they gave me all their food.
Like everyone can get their minds blown.
And this one time my cousin worked in an indigenous school in the middle of NT, absolute hours from any major city. And I went there and started doing magic to all these kids. And then they took me to their families and all of a sudden, like, there's teachers at the school, like, we've never actually been inside any of these houses here. Like, they're usually pretty...
Oh, like, it's usually quite guarded.
So then I'm like, this is a cool thing to, like...
So magic breaks down barriers.
It breaks the barriers down.
Bring the magic man.
So that would be a fun thing, to, like, travel and do, like, a magic kind of... Check out these
So it's
places.
like a travel show.
Yeah, and, like, learn about people.
Learning about culture through magic.
Yeah, exactly. That would be fun.
I like that.
But otherwise, I'm loving
You could call it culture through magic.
You could do that. Yeah, you could.
Can I have that?
Yeah.
Is that like, do you like that name?
That's not bad.
You've already got my pin, so like whatever.
74777.
Magic school bus.
Yeah,
Get a school bus, just drive around.
But I asked you to think of you have like a sports star. You got a sports star
I do.
in your head.
Yep.
I
And
can't know who you picked.
you don't know who's picked?
No, I don't.
No,
But
you haven't told anyone?
I'm just like, I'm going to try and mentalist him too.
Would you...
Just through like my association with the man. And
That's
like,
it. Like if it's someone that, you're best, you have a tattoo of this person or something, that's...
No.
I definitely don't.
Do you want to just have a crack?
It's David Riccio.
He would have, I think he would have actively avoided like an obvious one. And then I reckon, I don't want to tell you.
No, well, I don't know. We could just if you get it, I think that's even better than if I
Have a
get
guess,
it.
mate. Well,
Would you be
No,
more impressed
I
if you
think-
guessed it?
his will be a complete fucking guess, but he knows me better than you.
Mine's a guess.
Yeah, but you're.
I want you.
I
Like,
want you to do it.
Yeah.
Fuck him, because he might be leaning on any manner of things that.
Okay. What is the? Do you have this person in mind?
yeah.
What is the? You can nod to each other if you get it right. What is the second letter of their first name? And that way it won't help me too much.
Second letter of their first name. Yep.
Yeah, say it out loud, and if it's correct, maybe you're spot on.
Ah.
Is that true?
No.
Okay. Could be in the right field though, but don't tell me because maybe whatever sport or whatever they play, it might be too much of a giveaway. But we'll come back to it. See if you're right. So you have an Aussie sports star in your head. Yeah.
Yes. I've now got a question that may. No, it's all right. Just go ahead. We'll just see how we go because it's like.
Well, don't give it away.
Did you go rogue?
No, I didn't go rogue.
I'm trying to guess your question, and you don't have to nod or anything. But like, they could be half Aussie, like Kyrie Irving.
No.
He's
He's an Aussie, full blown Aussie.
Full blown Aussie. Okay. Let's go with imagine this Aussie is here with us. Killing it. Which is good. You're smiling. That person is still alive. It's not like an old school golfer that
No, yeah.
They are still alive.
Yeah, they're still alive.
And imagine they're here. You're chatting to them about their success.
Yep.
Have you?
Face, mate.
I'm trying.
Will this give it away if you tell me if you've met this person before?
No.
Have you met this person before?
No.
Okay. So imagine he or she is here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a he.
I'm just like you're eyeballing the fuck out of me right now.
Yeah. I don't mind. Do you mind?
No, it's nice. No, I'm
Okay.
just trying to.
It's a
It's all,
he.
it's all part of it.
Yeah, it is.
And imagine he is. Imagine actually we're watching him. You're staring down the barrel of your TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm him, just killing it
Mm.
at whatever I'm doing. I'm either shooting hoops. I'm playing cricket, perhaps. I could be in a team sport, or maybe I'm an individual sport.
Fuck, maybe, dude.
Maybe. That's a yes.
Fuck.
So, and generally it's like a tennis. Generally that's like a tennis.
Just digging your own hole. It's like me with the Seb. I'm like, obvious. I should have just done the same thing. I fucking looked for too long.
So imagine they're an individual sports star, and I feel like this person is like globally big, like not just Australia. Like you wouldn't be surprised if a random American knows this person. That's true.
Yeah.
But they're an individual star who is still alive. Could be a tennis player, Leighton Hewitt, perhaps, because I don't think they're still performing. Have they retired their sport? I'm going to say yes to that. Yeah. So Leighton Hewitt is a good shout. We'll hold on that. Don't nod it. Yes. An individual sports star, and I said golf because we were talking about the Jack and Clinton, maybe his father, but he's still alive. So, okay. Again, let's just go back to what sport they're playing. Oh, what performing? They're not playing a sport. They're like, okay. You looked at me like, well, they don't really play running. You run. That's not a game. Is that true?
What's the question?
It's not really a sport with rules per
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
running.
You're right. Yeah. You're right.
All right.
I'm not saying yes is running, but I'm saying you are correct.
You're saying no, it's running, actually.
Yeah.
I know it's not running. I'm going to go with this. I need you to close your eyes.
Yeah,
I'm
good,
gonna
dude. I want to close them.
close your eyes, and I'm going to show the team. Okay.
I was wondering when the fucking notepad came out.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
the moment. What do you reckon?
Yeah. Well,
Absolute
it's like
legend.
it's good.
Legend.
Like I'll be happy with his selection.
Yeah, I would
know
be
what I
too.
mean?
You can open your eyes. You can throw in the nickname first, followed up by his name. Who'd you go with?
Thorpeter and Thorpe. Fucked cunt. Fuck
That's
off.
so punchy.
Dude, check.
Good
check,
man. Good man.
Check.
You got a picture.
Check my Google search, which I was just trying to hide.
Oh.
The Wikipedia search. It's fucking Ian Thorpe. Look someone up.
Oh yes,
He said before. He said, look someone up.
Wow.
And he didn't see it when he opened.
Absolutely not.
No, I know you did.
Ian Thorpe.
It was a good I was hearing you write his name. I was like, yeah, he's fucking got it. This cunt's got it. He's got it.
Oh, dude. It's huge.
It's
huge.
It's funny because then, like, when I reacted to that bit.
What's he up to?
Well, what's he up to? Let's burn him for starters. Let's burn him.
Like, you reacted.
But I reacted to that bit.
But you didn't react to Ian Thorpe. He wasn't like naming people and you're like, oh, that was him. Like.
It was just a bit where you said maybe, and you go, well, it is. I'm like, okay, Tom, relax. Keep it together. Keep it together. But then Ian Thorpe, I didn't give away Ian Thorpe.
I don't think you did.
Dude.
I just saw Ian Thorpe. That was no one else. Maybe Hewitt. That was the only other one that.
Well, you said Hewitt, and I was like, dude, he's fucking. I mean, he's not far off.
When he said Hewitt, I'm like, great one.
Yeah.
That fits.
You know, Ian fits for sure. Leighton would have fit.
Leighton would have fit for sure, and I wanted to go someone a little like, he's obviously a big dog.
I like the selection though. It's not
great choice.
It's not mainstream.
It's not Joey Johns.
No, exactly.
Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Dude, it's not Shane Warne, may rest in peace. It's Ian Thorpe.
I just don't know what's going on there.
The Warnie.
There he is. One of the greats.
He's looking over us.
He is looking over us. That's so impressive. So you've gone the pin code into Ian Thorpe.
Into an Ian Thorpe. And
you've got to go to magicmike.austribber.com,
yeah.
whatever.
And on Instagram.
.au.
Yeah.
You go check out the AGT video. You'll it's a different vibe, but it's good.
I want to see it. I would have liked to have.
We'll link it in the we'll put it in the show notes so everyone can watch it and then watch it.
For sure.
Actually, it only a couple months ago, that clip got seen by someone in Norway, and they messaged me going, could you come over to Oslo and perform your piece for us? I went over like 2 weeks ago.
Did ya?
Yeah. Over to Oslo for 4 nights, fly there, quick magic show.
It's quite a cool job in that sense where, like, people are prepared to, like, fly you places to go and perform.
It's better in person. But yeah, that was a cool one. That was actually, I think, the biggest live audience. Well, one time I performed at the halftime at the MCG, but I don't think anyone was really, one of those, halftime things.
Yeah. Tough to get the crowd.
They're not really watching, to be fair. No, so that doesn't count. But biggest audience was this one in Oslo a couple of weeks ago. It was like 3,500 people in this auditorium.
Damn.
Do you get nervous before something like that? Or are you just used to it now?
Yeah. I get nervous, and then as soon as I start walking onto the stage, it just kind of goes, which is kind of nice.
Yeah. And
I think nerves are good in performing. Like, it makes you know, like, you're doing something challenging and you care about it. And
you got to be switched on.
So I embrace it. But yeah, when I get on stage, hopefully I don't shake or stutter. Which is good. But yeah, that one was pretty epic.
Well, mate, thank you very much for coming on. It's been great to finally do it.
Fuck, that's good stuff.
I can't
believe you got that.
I know, and it's the same feeling.
Like, that's more impressive than the code for me.
Well, it's the same feeling I had
at the Mick
Fanning Golf Day. Shout out to it. Was one of unease after I left. I think I've still got the card. There's something you did where you wrote on cards, and you gave us the card, and I have it at home somewhere because I'm just like, this.
We signed us.
It's a sign a card or some shit, and I'm just like, this fucker's got me wrapped in a pretzel. And I'm leaving with a similar feeling of I don't know what's going on.
But it's
joy.
Oh, joy.
Oh, joy.
It's joy.
It's a pretzel of joy.
It's a joyful pretzel.
That's gone on the website.
It's a joyful pretzel of
joyful
joy.
pretzel.
A pretzel of joy.
Pretzel of joy. Yeah.
But mate, thanks again for coming on.
So magicmike.austribber.com.au.
Yeah. Instagram's more fun.
And Instagram, Magic Mike.
Just there you go.
Underscore.
Hit him up.
All linked. Is there anything else coming up that you need anyone to know about, or is it?
Mate, just the Christmas. It's too big. It's too late for the Christmas parties.
Too late?
No, it's not. We haven't organised ours.
Well, I think you're saying to lock him in.
Yeah. We can squeeze. Yeah.
Okay.
No, we'll cut that out. No, we can next year. I'll be actually come to R&D when I start doing that again.
Oh yeah,
that's actually really fun. It's so much fun.
I only just heard my wife just told me about that the other day.
That could be a good. What do we call them? Cultural nights.
Cultural night. Yeah, we just have the boys in the office come to R&D.
Yeah, you can book 2. It can be a date night, and then
Okay, maybe
8
it's you and me, mate.
other people go, or you can book the whole slot. But
Yeah, me and Tom are got a date tonight.
Yeah. Sorry, girls. We don't spend enough time with each other. We're going to R&D.
Yeah.
Which my wife has been telling me she wants to go to, but I go with you.
that is good.
That's almost like funny just to film a reaction.
Yeah, get a reaction.
But yeah, so they're somewhat sporadic. I just sort of announce a couple of weeks in advance when they're coming in. A school night, so it's good times.
Yeah, nice.
But thank you, gents.
Hey, no
Good
worries.
times.
Thanks
Mike,
again.
you're the fucking man,
Yeah.
brother. Love that. Well done.
Appreciate
Yeah.
you.
Good on
All
you,
right,
bro.
punters
Thanks
and
for the
dribblers.
rosé. I'm taking a bottle home.
You're taking a
Taking a
six-pack.
case home.
Oh, all right. Catch ya.
It's out.
Could you two just not talk anymore?